Hey there! Welcome to Vorpal Board. It is Tuesday night, which means Team Stream. And we're doing something a little bit different tonight. You're going to notice a whole lot more people here than we normally have in the box. And that's because we invited a bunch of backers of our Kickstarter campaign who are in the Discord to join us and play some Codenames tonight. So we don't know who these guys are. That's what makes this interesting for everyone tonight. But no, these are folks who have interacted with us online, and we just decided, hey, we're going to bring a bunch of people in. The Kickstarter has about 36 hours left, something like that. It ends at 10:30 on Thursday, so we're in kind of the final stretch. Things are going really well. We're well over 300% funded, so if you haven't checked us out on Kickstarter, go check us out on Kickstarter. And we're going to be playing Codenames today, which is one of our favorite party games. It's also really good for Vorpal Board. And some of us have played a lot of it, some of us haven't played a lot of it, but that's a good mix. It's kind of a realistic use case. So I'm James Lang. I'm part of the dev team at Vorpal Board. If you've watched this channel before, you probably know who I am. And then we'll go to Thad. Thad, who are you?
Hey guys, Thad Casey, Chief Manufacturing Officer for Vorpal Board, the box guy.
The box guy, that's right. Mikey.
I am our lead programmer. My name is Mike.
All right, Austin.
I'm Austin. I'm also known as the Game of Tears on the Discord, and I'm just someone who likes to play a lot of tabletop games. Saw this and just from there kind of decided I wanted to back it because it seems like a really good thing. So
Sweet. Welcome, Austin. All right, Steve.
Just Steve. I'm just a Kickstarter backer, board game enthusiast.
All right, welcome, Steve. And Sean, last but not least.
My name is Sean. I am in Florida, moved from Canada to Florida about 2.5 years ago. And been a board gamer for about 18 years. And using Vorpal Board, and discovered about a year ago, very excited to play with friends who used to live 3 houses down from me.
Nice.
And Sean has the distinction of being probably the first person who ever reached out to me about this product when we were just getting started. So I do not know how he found us, but he did find us, and he messaged me directly on Twitter and asked me a bunch of questions, and then we chatted and stuff, which I probably never told you this, Sean, but it was really exciting for us because we just didn't know if anybody was going to want this thing. We had kind of built it in our spare time. And so it was really cool to have somebody say, wow, that's something that would solve a problem that I have. So a year and a half late,
Yeah,
thank you
awesome.
for reaching out to
so
me.
happy to hear that.
Sean has a certain set of skills.
That's so awesome.
Cool. All right. So thanks everybody for joining. In chat, if you're just sort of learning about Vorpal Board, if you saw us on Kickstarter or you saw like a CNET article about us, which was very exciting this week, jump in and ask if you have any questions or whatever. We're not going to spend a lot of time talking about how things work tonight. We're just going to try to play a game as if the 6 of us were sitting down at a table to play. And so if you have questions, we'll answer them. Otherwise, feel free to weigh in on how bad or good we're playing, because we've had some pretty bad performances in this game.
All over the place, yeah.
Before. So, okay. So first Spy Masters are going to be Thad and I. So Thad, I'm just going to choose one of these at random, and then I'll make you a copy. So that one's yours. This one's mine. And then it's a red card, so that means that the red team has to get 9 clues correct, because we're going to go first, and the blue team has to get 8 clues correct, since they get to go second. And so Thad and I, this is kind of the boring part of the game, because Thad and I both have to look at these cards and quickly digest what we want to give you as a clue and what we want to stay away from. So talk amongst yourselves.
So last time we played, I think when you were the clue giver,
Hey, Lang, kill your pointer, bud.
What's that?
Oh yeah, I should turn off my pointer so that Thad can't see my pointer. That's fair.
Oh, right.
I don't care about me. I care about your teammates.
Yeah,
See, you're
my
already
teammates.
cheating. It didn't take long.
Hey guys, it's this word right here.
Yeah. Oh, I want this
Over
one, that
here.
one. Okay.
It's somewhere in here.
Right. Yes. Exactly. All right. I'm always hypersensitive to the assassin because I'm always nervous about losing the game right out of the gate.
Oh, for sure.
So someone told me, this is like 2 years ago, but they said you can give 0 clues. So if you're just really nervous about the assassin being so close to a bunch of the other ones, you can give a 0 clue.
That's what I heard too.
But I'm like, then you're giving that to the other team too. So you're like giving up a round.
Yeah.
That seems
For
odd.
it.
Yeah, that
So-
does seem like a weird,
it's a tough
weird
strategy.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just when I was looking up a thing about
Yeah.
trying to understand this better. It said, yeah, you can give either a 0 or an infinite, and that's, you can do that, but that just, of course, like Sean said, that just means you're pretty much giving it away to the other side as well. That's something they want to stay away from. So.
God. I hate the first turn.
Infinite possibilities.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm happy to go first if you like me to, James.
No.
Do 0.
he's like, no.
Batman thing.
All right, so I'm going to start with Juliet 2. Juliet 2. And so, Steve, I know you haven't played this before, but essentially what that means is I'm telling you guys that there are 2 words out there I'm trying to get you to guess that have something, some connection to Juliet. And that,
Do we have
that
to
could
give
be...
both of them or just one of each counts?
Say that again?
So does that mean we have to guess 2, or can we guess 1 and there's just 2 options?
You always have to guess 1. You always you can't say 0. But then after you guess 1, you could eject if you want to. And if you're ever wrong, your turn is over.
Gotcha.
But you still get the ones you got so far. Technically, it's just
Right.
if you get that second one wrong, that's it, basically.
Yeah. And when you get one wrong, you could be helping them. Or
Yeah, you could be helping the other team. Yeah.
Sometimes it's neutral and it won't help
Yeah,
you.
it's one of
It won't
these
help them.
one of these citizen ones, like bystanders.
Yeah. I love my favorite guy is
We've got the obvious one. I'm trying to think of what's the non-obvious
Vacuum, right?
one.
Also, I saw one of my friends. I told him about the fact that I was gonna be on here. I saw him in the chat over there, music drummer. So,
Hey, music drummer.
some of my friends, yeah.
Welcome to Vorpal Board chat, baby.
Oh, you're right, John. One's easy. I don't know the other one.
Yeah. Oh,
Do
I
you?
think I know the other one.
James, you got to mute your video.
I think
There
it's
you go.
There we go.
That's a benefit of Vorpal.
I can't give it away by smiling when you say the right things.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Nice. You
So
gotta practice
I
your
think
poker
it's
face.
you can see my pointer, right?
Yep.
Okay. So and this is just me conferring with Steve, not actually saying for real here's a pick.
All right.
But I think this would be one of them. Or the non-obvious one.
You can say the word.
And you can say them, yeah, if you want to. You can talk in front of the other guys if you want to.
So cross, right? Star-crossed lovers.
Or maybe potentially this one, depending on how broad your knowledge of the other word is. But I'm going to leave it to you because I don't know.
I know. So
it's that kind of confidence.
yeah.
That kind of confidence.
Well, let's start with the obvious one.
Right.
Ninja, right?
I'll let you say it, Steve.
Oh, Shakespeare.
No,
How did you know?
All
All right, so we're going to lock in Shakespeare. Shakespeare's good.
What?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
You pick the next one.
And now one thing you guys can do, you can and this is not in relation to if I think your guesses are good or bad, but you at this point can say we don't want to do anymore, and you can try to remember for later turns. Oh yeah, he said Juliet in the first turn, so that one's still on the board somewhere to guess later on. You know what I mean? So
when you feel like you're a little more
Save it
confident
for
with
later.
it.
I think I wanna go for broke, even though it's really early and that might be stupid.
Do it. Go ahead. Do it.
I want to say cross.
okay, we're locking in cross.
Yay!
All right, I'm back. Now you get to see my face again. All right, Thad, you're up.
Sorry.
No, that's all right. I didn't consider that. That actually makes that does make sense. So I didn't consider it.
All right, that kind of messed my turn up
25
a little
words
bit.
and you
Here,
didn't
hold on a
consider.
sec.
I mean, it couldn't mess it up too much because we got like a bonus point, right?
Yeah.
Just gotta remember what word that was. Second, maybe.
Tea isn't tea without milk. Hear about.
James, next time we should scan in our own faces for these guys right here.
I love this guy
For
is
the
my-
pedestrians, that would
yeah.
be perfect.
Yes.
This guy's my favorite guy. I always make him really big. Oh, you can't see my pointer right now.
Which one?
Just the pathetic pedestrian or the pathetic
the
bystander
dude.
guy.
The dude, yeah.
It's like he's looking at you like as you stab him to death because you think he's a spy, and he's like, "Why me?"
Oh no!
Yeah, I like that guy. Oh, one thing we didn't tell you guys, I think, when we were talking about the interface, if you put your mouse over anything, on any of the cards or whatever, and you hit the space bar, if you hold space bar, it gives you like a real big version. It's like a quick zoom instead of having to zoom in. So
yeah, I see,
in this game, it doesn't really matter because you don't zoom in on the cards very much. But if you were playing a game that had a lot of text on the cards,
yeah.
I guess technically you could play this game with all the cards scanned.
What'd you say, Mike?
I guess technically you could play this game with all the cards scanned in.
Yeah, you could. I mean, you really could. Like, that's the thing. Like, we're playing it with video, right? But you could have all the cards scanned in as a deck if you just didn't want to do the video at all. But this game comes with like 600 cards or something, so you might not want to scan them all in.
Need that power scanner.
Right.
Okay.
You ready, dude?
Money 2.
Me too.
All right,
Hey.
Austin, what do we got here? I'm gonna say 2 jump out at me.
Yeah, I say one. Wait, yeah. Where was the other one? I think I see the other one that might jump out as well. Yeah, that was one of my. I was thinking, yeah.
This one?
Oh, you think? Because I was either thinking pound or it'd be very loosely, but buck is very loosely. But I mean, that makes me think money very, very loosely though.
I think buck is probably more than pound, but gold for sure, right?
Gold for sure, yeah. So you said 2, right, Dad? 2. Okay.
Okay. So
Thad's taken the no words very seriously, which is hard for me because I am a chatterbox. So I'm impressed. He's keeping the zipped up.
Yeah, I definitely think gold's more of a definite one for sure.
Right, let's lock it. Gold for one of them.
Oh, if
my mouse isn't working tonight. Hold on. I got a crappy mouse going. Why isn't my mouse working?
There you go.
Thank you, James.
Okay, awesome.
And then pound or buck? Pound or buck. Are there any other weird ones? Look like it.
No, there's nothing else that goes with money though. Like, I mean, but I'm not too confident. But I mean, it's one of those 2 though. I'm just worried like about.
We could save it too and just wait till next time.
I mean, I guess I'm not too
someone
confident on that.
gave you a good lead there.
Yeah, someone gave us a good lead indeed. So I think
let's hold it.
Yeah, let's hold it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's early. All right, we're good.
All right, you guys are done? Okay.
Yep.
I'm going to say, we should make a quick look to make sure there's nothing else that I'm not thinking of. I'm going to say Temple 2.
An owl?
Hmm.
No owl.
All right, so church for sure.
Hmm.
Grace seems like it could fit.
It could be an Aztec temple. A Himalayas temple? It doesn't sound right. It'd be like a Himalayan monastery or something.
You should consider it could be a nut temple, you know?
A vacuum temple. Mhm.
Vacuum temple.
It could be. Could be.
I think Aztec actually fits. Good call. And church then.
Sounds good. I mean, what could happen?
That's right.
James is
Assassin.
all like dark screen over there.
Assassin or
I know.
or more points for us.
Yeah, you know, I mean,
All right, you guys want to lock one of those in?
That way, when you win, we can say we helped.
Yep.
yeah. What do you think, Sean? Want to lock in Aztec first, and then gamble, or do you want to lock in church?
Yeah, I'll let
first?
you make the call this time.
All right, well, let's start with Aztec. Nice.
Okay.
Oh,
There you go.
And church.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
wow.
Good job, guys.
Damn.
All right. Keeping
So
the
they can
pressure
technically
on.
keep answering, right?
Yeah.
If they really
No.
wanted to.
So now you can, since you got them both right, you can always do one more. Only one more. You can't keep going forever. You can do one more.
Oh, for the last one.
Correct. And that's how like a team can catch up if they have some bad early turns. They can catch up with these bonuses. But the only way you get a bonus is if you get as many as I said. Then you get +1. So
What
Yeah.
if you get the bonus wrong?
if you get the
No
bonus
harm?
wrong, it would be the same thing that maybe you gave one to them or maybe you hit a bystander or whatever. So
Gotcha.
it's your call if you would want to try to catch up on one that you didn't get last turn.
I think right now we're all right.
Yeah, you guys are 3-2.
Yeah. I still don't know Juliet perfect enough.
Cool. All right, Thad.
All right.
Yeah, we can wait.
All right, you guys ready?
Mhm.
Mountain 2.
Hmm.
Himalayas for sure.
Yeah, that was the first one I went to as well. Yeah. Ooh,
Yeah.
and maybe pass because
Pass?
mountain pass.
Yeah, I would say those two. I'm looking to see if there's any other weird
Let's
ones.
see.
I got my mouse working, James.
Oh, okay, good.
I just put it on top of the Eberron book.
Yeah, I say let's do it. Himalayas
let's
and
go
pass.
with-
What do you think?
Yeah, let's go with Himalayas first. Locking that one in. And then you think you want to try
Yeah,
pass?
I think we should do it. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, let's go with pass as well. Yes.
Oh,
And then
nice.
you can
You
still
got a
save
freebie
this
if
other
you
one.
want it.
Yeah, we could go back on the one with the money. Yeah.
So can they guess ours, or they can only guess theirs?
They can only guess. Yeah, they're trying to get all the blue ones.
It's the
So,
same pattern. Right? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Steve, you're welcome to guess
I
ours.
mean,
though,
I'm
like-
okay if they guess ours.
All right.
Yeah, I'm okay if you guys guessing ours.
Have
Like,
at it,
I
guys.
meant like our clues. But
Oh yeah.
No.
So on our clues, so I'm giving clues that have you looked at what the other cards look like? So there's specific words here that are red and specific that are blue. And
Right.
so if they were to use our clues, they'd be finding.
so it's not
they'd be-
going to help. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
yeah, it's not gonna help anything. Yeah, to know your guys' clues. We're really just concentrating on whatever Thad basically said.
Here, just to show you, Steve, this is what the cards look like.
Yeah, like for
Gotcha.
example.
So we have a color grid pattern.
Blue, bystander, red, and assassin's black.
Assassin's the black one. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say we probably just leave it for now.
Yeah, that's fine for now. We'll pass on what we've got so far. So
Okay.
Okay.
Good job, boys.
Hmm. The one thing that I am not good at with this game is like planning, so I always have a few. So like thinking of all the words that I have to get you to guess and trying to group them into groups so that we have. I'll just be like, oh, that seems like a good clue, and I'll do it, and then I'll realize, oh, I left all the ones that have nothing to do with each other together, which is perfect. So yeah, that's me buying time.
Oh, I did that same thing.
Okay.
I think the worst is when you missed one that kind of has to do the same thing, but it's on the other teams, and then you're like, oh, great.
Yeah.
I totally messed it up.
All right.
How many tiles did you say they have in this game?
So they have 9. Red has 9, and blue has 8. If we have to guess.
But like a total in the game, how many words are there?
Oh God, there's hundreds
Okay.
in the base
Yeah.
game, and then there's
25. Oh, in the game
Expansions
total.
like crazy.
yeah, there's all manner of expansions and different versions and stuff.
Different themes.
Yep.
Although I played this game once with a bunch of teenagers, that was a train wreck.
Oh yeah.
That was an absolute train wreck. Hour and a half later, everybody was single word guesses. It was a
Oh
mess.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Ugh, cackling. Girls versus the boys. I'll never do that again. That was horrid.
All right, so I'm gonna say, yeah. Ballerina 2.
Okay, so check for one of them, I think, Steve.
Possibly Grace.
I didn't even think of that. I was thinking opera, but that doesn't necessarily fit. So Grace isn't graceful. That yeah, I like that. I like that. Is Spike the name of a ballet move?
I do not know. Plie? I don't see that one up here though.
Yeah.
It's your turn to pick first. He says, passing the buck.
All right. Touche. Nice. Okay. Let's go with check. Let's lock in check.
Nice.
I'm sending you mental vibes, Sean.
James, are you bumping the table? It looks
Oh,
like the
I am.
charging
I bumped to the table. Sorry.
I was wondering if it was the video or if it was the hardware or the physical.
There.
Yeah. I thought it was me. I think. Oh, I don't know. Either Grace or opera. What do you think, Steve?
Well, opera's singing, but do they do ballet too? Opera is a Nutcracker an
That's
opera?
the thing. Opera's a hard one. I mean, Juliet could even maybe fit with opera, even though it's not technically an opera. It's kind of in the same category.
We have to guess how obtuse James is with his clues, or I do. You played with him.
No, I haven't. This is my first time.
Oh, nice.
Which is why Codenames is perfect for.
It's your buck this time. You can pick it, or we can pass and just kind of remember it. I feel like ballerinas are graceful. Not that I'm trying to influence your decision.
Okay. No, let's go with it then, Steve. We went with one of mine, one of my guts. So here we go.
Oh, look at that.
Grace.
There you go.
All right, good job, guys. Keeping the pressure on. So we have 5 and you have 4. So I mean, essentially we're tied because we have to get one more than you.
Oh yeah, because they're point ahead by default, right?
Yep.
So what did you think that could have fit? There's a bunch of stuff that could fit for Juliet, right? Potentially opera could fit. Oh, wait.
You pointed out Knight could fit.
Is Sun on here? Yeah, Knight could maybe fit. That's really reaching though. You're my son. What is the quote?
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
say any. I can't say.
No, 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 you
Because
can't, you
I don't want
Something
to.
about like a
You're a good night,
ninja
sweet prince.
and a
As she drinks the poison. Good night,
Oh,
sweet
wait.
prince.
What about
Put
the
your game
Goodnight
face
Sweet
on, Ellen.
Prince? There's the bottle,
Oh no, there.
which she
Oh,
drinks the
so are you
poison
guys?
from a bottle.
So you guys are. I thought you were done. You guys are considering doing another one for
We-
Julia.
Sounds like they're doing the
Yeah.
extra, possibly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
we're thinking
All right.
about it. Is
Okay.
So yeah, you said like the night quote, and then there's her drinking the poison from the bottle.
Yep. All right. Maybe we just kind of let
So-
it go and
and a
keep
1
it in
pound
mind.
of poison. I
Yeah.
think it was.
Yeah. I think it was
Pretty
I think it was
sure.
a squirrel or a penguin of poison.
Fairly certain.
Right. You want to
All right,
keep those two in
we'll
mind.
pass
and-
for now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Looks like it's your go, Thad. Now.
Starry. Starry.
many?
Starry. 2.
Mhm.
Sorry. You said Starry.
Correct.
Okay.
Probably telescope.
Oh yeah. No. Let's see. That one. Telescope's one.
Night.
Yeah. He
Nut.
said. He said. No.
Yeah.
Nah.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, but the 2. Sorry. Yeah. I think one's telescope. For sure.
Lock it.
Yep. Lock and telescope. Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, I
So we'll
think
work
that's
with you. That's a
not
given.
one of ours out, Steve.
Then what you think?
Mhm.
You think night was the other? I mean, looking at all
Yeah.
these,
think
night's the
so.
only other one that seems to be very much like being starry. Let me make sure, but yeah,
Other than
that's
that, yeah. So I say go with night.
yeah. Let's go with night. Yep.
And then okay,
Oh, but I don't think.
they got to get 4, so that's.
Yeah.
I think we're probably okay if we have to guess one next time.
Because there's still that money one that we didn't do, but
Yeah, let's see what this clue is next time because he might
Yeah.
be able to
yeah,
pull it in or something.
yeah, we'll pass for now.
Awesome. Nice work, Austin. Nice work,
Yep.
Thad.
Mm.
Lang is feeling the pressure. Guy
Significant,
hates to lose, and I love it.
significant pressure. Significant pressure building here. Yes.
Good thing I decided to want to join in because I don't know how to play this game yet. Somehow I seem to be pulling it off wonderfully. So,
Yeah, can't even tell.
A big part of this game is the set of cards that you get,
yeah.
being able to find
Mhm.
groups, commonality. So,
Yep.
Keep forgetting
Nickname.
I can zoom on the center and I.
Nickname 3.
Whoa.
Okay.
Whoa.
I'm gonna go with Steve. I think Pan,
Mm-hmm.
Buck, and Spike are all possibilities.
I say that sounds pretty fair.
It's 3-2.
I
Oh,
mean,
no.
anything could be a nickname, but those seem like
Spike and Buck for sure. Pan is
yeah.
the vague one, but it's probably the best out of what's left.
Yeah.
I don't know many people named Penguin.
Even better.
Or Ninja.
Or
Nice.
ninja. Besides the one guy, but that's it.
Yeah.
So why don't we start with Buck? Oh wait, is it my pick or your
Okay.
pick?
Let's
Doesn't really matter.
your pick. Let's do
All right,
Buck.
let's lock in with Buck, or try to.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
Oh, it's good for us.
Follow with Spike.
Yeah, Spike.
Oh,
There you
that's
go.
anticipation.
I would say the next one. I mean, we kind of gotta. So
Yeah.
Are you okay with saying Pan?
Yeah, let's try Pan.
Yep.
Oh!
What?
Okay,
Nice.
that was a stretch. It was a stretch, and I knew
It
I
was
had to
Ninja,
go.
wasn't it?
I had to go for it. It wasn't Ninja. I had to go for it because they only had 2 left, and I thought they would win on this turn.
Yep.
And
Uh-huh.
it's vacuum.
Whoa!
And the
what?
reason it's vacuum, it's a stretch, is like a good shortstop. Like they call them like vacuums in baseball, right? Like if they're really good fielders, like they're vacuums,
Yeah.
but like a super stretch, right? Because my fear, I was hoping you guys could get the 3 and then get the last one, which you were orbiting around, which was bottle.
Bottle.
Yeah.
And then Thad, did you have the ability to get 2 here? Would you have finished it off with a 2? Do you think?
Well, especially after you got rid of Buck.
We would have got pound.
Yeah,
for
I
we
would
sure.
have. I would have
would've
done
got down.
suit. And then my other one was tie. They would have gotten pound. So yeah,
Okay.
you were
So-
done.
Yeah, because the money with you guys doing that one, that was then gonna solidify. We would think about pound for the money one, and then what he said there, you get probably tie. That would, yeah.
Damn.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's only the
And I
second
would
time
have
we've
gone
ever
for
gotten
bottle
this
once
fast.
they canceled out night.
Yeah, and so the what's interesting is my Juliet wasn't actually bottle at all, but I was just like, okay, they've locked it on bottle. That's totally fine. I was going for church because she killed herself in the church he kills
Yeah,
himself
I
in the
realized
church.
that after we.
But the thing is that you guys had all sorts of good stuff. That's the danger of that first turn because there's like so many words in play that like Knight was a good one, Starry was a good one because of Star-Crossed Lovers, all that. So, all right, 1-0.
Awesome.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
We got some water quick. I'll be right back.
All right, cool.
Nice work, Austin.
Woo.
Okay, so then you guys, we'll make sure that you guys go first this time. I'm gonna rotate this like 3 times just because so I don't remember the pattern. So this will be the card for this turn right here. You're set to go, and then I'll give us some new words.
And while you're doing that, then let me also get some water real quick.
So it seemed to work out pretty good. You guys, any problems working with the software on this, or was it pretty smooth?
No, it's actually really smooth. It does lend itself to this pretty well, actually.
Cool.
So the difference between the video feed and the picture
I get
feed.
some delay, but I think my computer.
Sorry.
Yeah, actually, James, would you mind switching to photo so they can see that? This one plays better in photo anyway. Because that way you don't get to like any table hop at all.
Is that just a toggle?
Yep. It's just a different option on the app. There's 4 options on the app. Hybrid video, which we were just playing, stream photos. You can add components from your phone. And you can scan cards from the box. Those are the 4 app functions currently.
Nice.
Yeah, and so this one, it's a little bit behind. Like it'll take like a second or so for when I put my hand out to actually update. And then it's like taking those photos and sending them to you. So for this game, it's like totally fine to just do photo mode.
So even if you're
Yeah.
doing something with pieces, the refresh duration is quick enough that it's
yeah,
still-
I guess it depends on the game, which is kind of
can
why we
control the
wanted.
refresh,
Yeah,
yeah.
which is why we
Yeah.
wanted to have both options because like there
Nice.
are games where like it's not as cool to be honest if like you don't see the
Yeah.
hands moving around, and then there are games where it like totally doesn't matter. Like just use the photo mode and it's fine. This one like you don't move the pieces at all, so photo mode is totally cool.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So who wants to be the oh, what? Somebody just rotate that?
Oh,
Okay, so who wants to be the spy master this turn?
Austin, you want to do it, or do you want me to do it?
you can do it, Mike.
All right,
I'll
cool.
do it.
All right,
Yeah, go ahead.
Sean's doing it. Okay, so this is the card up here at the top of the screen. And so you just need to click on it once and then click the pickup button so that nobody else will see it. And
Okay.
Sean, you can grab this one over here.
Okay.
And then that will be yours.
Jeez. Just made the car extremely big. I was like, whoa.
Oh yeah,
Sorry.
yeah, exactly.
Alrighty, so I did that right. Nobody else sees it, right?
Correct. Yep.
Right.
Yeah, and then you
I
can
didn't
make
know
it a little
what
bit.
side is up on the card.
What
You don't.
size up?
You don't. I just rotated them so they matched. So just don't rotate.
Oh,
them.
okay, gotcha. I was
Yeah.
about to say like I couldn't tell. for
Yeah,
sure.
there is no up. So that's kind of cool thing too is that you can just endlessly rotate these map cards. So like you have an unlimited amount of patterns essentially.
As long as they're
okay.
both the same, facing the same way, basically.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
We could get into some weird
Gotcha.
Yeah.
situation otherwise.
Right, where you guys are like playing two different maps.
Whoa.
That would be really
Whoa.
entertaining.
Yeah.
We have to get 9 this time, right?
So yeah, now you guys, it is a blue outline card, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you guys have to get 9, Mike, and then you would go first.
So we go.
Boy,
For,
the pressure of going first, like James said.
I hate the first turns as a clue giver. It just, I always mess up the first turn. After that, I feel more comfortable.
You have to consider all 25 is the main issue, right?
yeah.
No pressure, Sean. And we're
Yeah.
relying on you to bring it home here.
So right now it's 1-0.
He's very confident. He's got it, I think.
Yeah, yeah, dude. There's a lot of confidence. All right, so I'm gonna put. Here we go. You guys can't see it, but I put a little counter for us. 0 for red and 1 for score. A little score. Here.
And now are Mike and Sean's cursors hidden right now, so we don't see them?
Oh yeah, I should. Yeah, I
Oh,
should
that's
hide
probably a
it.
good
mine.
idea. Yeah.
Yeah, mine's
I
gone.
haven't had this-
Just like you guys did. Like
Smart.
yeah, because I know you guys did that last game, and that helped. So that way, while you were trying to figure out what worked with what, we didn't see you going like, oh yeah, this one will work, and
Yeah, and also this kind of thing where you like move the piece a little bit, or if you have your mouse hovering over the correct piece, you don't
Yeah.
yeah,
give people indication that they're right.
yeah, it's
Okay.
this one right here.
You guys ready?
Yeah, man.
Canadian 2.
Me and 2.
Now Sean is Canadian, so you might be insulting one of the other players here, Mike, if you're not,
Oh,
if you're
no.
not careful.
Oh
Yep,
no.
it's-
A, I
So-
don't see A on
So
there.
Maple's a good
Sorry.
guess.
Yeah, that was my first thing. I saw that, and I was like, yeah, Maple's a good one.
The Crown. They still love the Queen
Hmm.
in parts.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, is that a universal love of the
It's-
Queen? Not sure.
100%
I mean, that's
Am I
practically
showing my
Canadian,
history
too.
knowledge here? In Nova Scotia, aren't they still part of England?
I mean, I think technically all of Canada is technically still part of England, right? Like, isn't there some sort of still?
Yeah, just
The
like
Commonwealth,
Australia.
or what is
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, but it's
Okay.
it's just in. Yeah.
Well, confirmed wise, we can definitely say Maple for sure. Right, Thad? When,
Yes,
like with-
definitely.
yeah.
Let's lock that one in.
Let's lock Maple in, yeah. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I thought with that for sure.
Oh gosh,
I mean,
Canada. There's a
Yeah.
lot that could go to Canada.
Yeah, there's a bunch that I see on this board that I would maybe consider as viable for Canada.
yeah, Canadian.
Interesting.
Well known for olive growing.
Yeah, lost city of Canadian Atlantis.
Right.
Come on,
Canadian,
Canadian
That's
Atlantis.
what I was gonna say.
Canadian Atlantis is Atlantis. Ooh.
Oh, James, that was.
Nice.
Awful. Awful.
That's where Olympus is. I don't know if you knew that.
I
Dude,
don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I say we come back to it.
Yeah, because I mean, I'm not too sure on that. Like, Crown might be a stretch, but at the same time, I don't want to take that gamble this early on. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I think
All right,
we'll.
we'll hold. We'll hold on
Yeah.
Canada.
Sounds good.
Yeah, it's funny that there's Atlantis and Olympus on the same board, which is just like making clues around those two words extremely dangerous.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a clue, but I'm not sure if I'm allowed to use it. Hey Tad, I'm gonna DM you in Discord.
Okay.
So some general rules are that it has to the clue has to be about the word's meaning. So you can't do kind of like rhyme or starts with style clues.
Mhm.
But it could be plays on words and stuff like that, but it has to be about what the word means. And then proper nouns are a house rule, according to the book, that if you said like George, it was okay to say George Washington, even though it's 2 words, which to me has always
Weird.
sean weird, but that's in the rule book. So, but they say like do it however you want to, essentially. So,
Sean, that's a little gray, but I
Well-
say go ahead with that one. That's my vote.
Okay.
all right, I think that's good enough.
All
If
right,
one
thanks.
member from the
Okay.
other team says good, I'd say let's go with it.
Okay.
Alrighty. 007.
Ooh.
One's
Okay.
easy.
0072 agent for sure, right? And then Bond.
Yeah.
That seems. I'm gonna look around just to make sure we're not crazy, but
No, that's
If
solid.
he was a scientist, I'm fairly certain.
he
right?
was extreme. Yeah. Oh, well known
He
for
drinks.
doing.
He has olives in his martini.
Yeah, that's true. No,
I
doesn't.
mean, is Penguin still on here? He wore a tux.
Yeah, I mean the crown also. Could
no, he's a
apply
twist,
there.
isn't he?
Yeah, he's a twist. Yeah, I think.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yes, sir.
I'd say let's lock in Bond for sure. Let's start there. Okay, and
There we
then,
go.
I'm trying to grab. There we go.
And then I'd say agent as well.
Yeah.
All right, agent. Sweet.
Not showing for me yet. That's weird. Oh, now it did. It just like that was weird. It just like caught for me
Yeah,
just
it
now.
was super fast.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah, same with me.
It's my computer. It's working hard.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. All right, so we have nothing else to go for. So, Mike, you're up, buddy.
All right. Motor 3.
Okay, well-
3.
Oh,
Well, I definitely-
goodness.
Definitely car
Wow.
is the one that should be motor.
I have a feeling. that Mike maybe missed a word that he didn't notice.
Oh no. Oh no.
That's
Yeah, 'cause
cool.
he
Don't
said,
don't
good-
listen,
all
Austin.
cool.
Don't listen. All right. So car.
Yeah, car for sure. Wait, there's one literally called engine. What?
Subs have motors, right?
One would think we should pick engine, right? They're
Yeah.
synonyms.
But yeah, also car has a motor that's 2, but I'm trying to think what like a
Cycle.
third one.
Motorcycle.
Oh, yeah. It's kind of like these 3 maybe?
I don't see boat up there.
Yeah. And see, I don't see any other ones that seem to look like they would go with a motor. Yeah, no. Those are the only 3 I would say. I mean,
All right. So definitely car, right?
yeah, we're gonna say
Lock,
definitely
lock in car.
lock in car for sure, yeah. If
Come back
Mike-
to us, brother
You
Mike.
alive, Mike?
Are you so embarrassed?
What? Wait.
Oh!
Oh!
serious?
I totally messed up, you guys.
Oh my gosh!
You were
All right.
grabbing the right one, and I was like, wait a second, that's one of mine?
Oh my God,
Oh.
motor car. Okay, good.
It's all
This-
good.
This is
No harm,
Yeah,
no
no,
foul.
it's okay. That could have been a lot worse. The way you
It could have
reacted,
been.
I thought we were done.
Yeah.
this is
Yeah,
the
no.
Mike. This is the Mike face right now.
Oh.
I was like, oh my god. Like, oh, it's got to be car. I'm like, oh no.
If that was the assassin, I would have just walked out of the room. Like just
Yeah.
a motor car.
I mean, that'd be pretty bad.
Yeah. All right, so we got to worry because they have.
Now, is it showing covered for all of you?
What?
This one?
Yeah, it's showing covered.
No. Okay, it's not for me. Oh,
Oh no.
now it caught up.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh, Okay.
Okay, so the interesting thing that red team we got to worry about now is they have 3 out there that they can pull from for the whole rest of the game. So like they can
4.
4, yeah. So they have a
Oh, right.
unique
Oh,
ability.
wait, did
to-
you say 4, not 3?
We have 4 total.
that you
Yeah, 'cause
haven't
the
got.
We
first-
have
Perfect.
1 left over for Canada and 3 for motor.
Oh, right, yeah.
We just got to worry because they can catch up to us pretty aggressively. So we can't get complete. All right. No pressure, Sean.
AKA Austin, we have to guess an extra every time.
I'll say we had because you can't guess those previous clue ones on those unless you get to the extra part, right?
Correct.
Well, sort of. You can only guess 1 additional beyond the total that you're given.
Yeah, yeah, but that total has to go with the ones that actually go with what the clue was. Then
No, you can guess. So you can guess previous words in your in your guesses, but you only ever get the bonus if you get all of them right before.
Okay, so if we're okay, I got it. Yep, that makes sense to me now. Okay, cool.
All right, let's put them in their grave, Sean.
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Got some very poor options here.
Oh no.
Uh-oh, Sean, you're getting a little bit choppy.
Might want to have him do a refresh. He might
He
just
said
be
his
like
TV was grinding. it
choked
sounded
up.
Like.
Which would be
He's-
Yeah, I
impressive.
have so
'cause we've
much.
had
Like
people-
normally, I have not had this issue.
He is. Yeah, he is just.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah,
the one
he's
thing
buffering.
that when we have this many players in the same game, sort of like your computer is rendering all of the
All the
video
video.
windows. So
Here, let me try something. If I do this,
That's why I also have everyone like kind of
yeah, like we all just turn
small
off
right now.
our videos. Yeah.
yeah,
So-
let's test and see if
Going
he
dark.
screws up.
That seems to have fixed it
Yeah.
for him.
Wow.
Well, you were gonna enjoy your Vorpal experience until 3 of your friends went black.
we
on
just
you.
hid on you.
Just gone. See ya.
But that pins it down to like a video rendering thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's probably just the video rendering cranking a little bit on.
Yeah, that's why I've
Yeah,
also got
where
all
Sean's
those
got a build in
videos.
the background going.
I think
Yeah.
it's Chrome. I think on my Mac specifically, I have troubles with other things too.
Yeah.
All right.
I also have all the videos really like tiny, just so like they're seeable, but not like so big
yeah.
that like it renders like crazy on that part. So
All right, Sean, what do you got?
This is wow. The problem is that everything I think of, there's another one connected.
Yeah, this early stage is awful.
Mhm.
Hmm.
See, I'm the opposite. I hate when you get to the end and all you can come up with is a single. I like when you can come up with doubles or triples.
Yeah.
It just feels awful at the end. Oh, suit, tie.
Normally I
yay.
can. It's just these are.
Come on, 007. You got this.
There's nothing that you could do that would be worse than motor car.
Shade thrown.
Damn. No, I mean it could have
Throwing
been
your
the assassin,
teammate under
you're
the
right.
bus, Lang. Come on.
Well, we're not teammates right now.
It's our brother Mike. I know, but
No, right
Yeah,
now we're
Vorp-
enemies. I
Yeah.
understand.
Red team. Red team. for
Vorpal
life.
blood runs deep, man.
Yeah.
You can't kill them.
Co-
Shoot the man
It's
in the nuts. here.
code names here, then Vorpal.
Right. That's exactly right.
Sean's low video rate is adding to his stoic demeanor.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Smoke coming out of his ears if the refresh rate was higher.
I'm going to go with arithmetic 3.
Oh, a
Oh.
3.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Okay. A
Sounds like a lot of opportunity to make mistakes right there.
Yeah.
Indeed.
So like a
All
square
right.
root, maybe.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Scientist, maybe. Pyramid, maybe. I mean, but that's like geometry. I wouldn't like consider that. Table?
Table,
Yeah.
maybe
Yep.
mathematics table.
Yeah, table of numbers. Yeah.
Oh.
Oy.
So what order do we do this?
I don't
in?
know. I don't
Kill
know.
blue one or get an assassin. I know you'll do it.
Yeah. So the one that I would have, it's just kind of arithmetic instead of math is kind of an interesting choice, right? Because arithmetic doesn't really point to root for me. Like maybe sub, like subtraction. Because like root, like that's higher level math, you know? Like it seems like if he chose to use arithmetic, like that is an indication that maybe it's simpler stuff.
Let's see.
Hmm.
I think anything above the bottom two lines is pretty much out. Oh, a string. Well, string. I mean, it's a room full of nerds, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like,
I
oh,
mean-
string is. Yeah.
I guess I would say my first guess would be sub.
That didn't sound too good.
I know.
Yeah, super confident.
I'm not confident because I could see table also as kind of a first guess.
So I could see table, string, maybe it's a reach. Scientist, sub, or root.
Yeah.
It's about 5.
Right. Right.
Well, it's better. It's better than 9.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
Better
true.
than motor car.
Truly, the Mathmobile.
Yeah. Math car.
Oh no, that one's gone.
So let's start with table. All right, table. We're gonna lock in table, Sean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's Agent Dave? He would like that.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we had a classic
Oh, yes.
session where table was a guess, and it just it did not go well.
Went awry.
Yeah. Okay, so we got table. That's good. I guess I would.
I think string is out.
I would vote sub over string. I think.
Yeah, I think string is out.
Okay.
I think root, scientist, and sub.
Yeah.
Uh,
I would maybe say root and sub.
yeah.
Because
but what's-
scientists, like, they use math, but
maybe, or maybe they're
maybe not. Yeah,
a
exactly.
geologist.
Right. There's a geologist who's writing us a strong.
Gonna
Yeah,
say,
he's
isn't
shaking
your
his fist right now.
wife
He's shaking his little hammer.
Yeah.
mathematical scientist?
Let me get you with this.
Somewhere a geologist was like dusting off a rock, and he just looked up like really mad. I don't use
Gray walks
arithmetic.
downstairs and smacks James.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I
Exactly.
sense someone making an incorrect assumption about me.
Right. That's exactly right. They can feel it. All right. So.
I think Sean put a lot of thought into this. So,
Yeah.
So I think you might be right with sub and root.
Okay. So let's lock in sub.
Come on, assassin. Come on, assassin.
Come on, blue or assassin, the other one.
Tension.
Oh no!
Oh!
No! Oh no! All right, now I feel the fool. Okay, all right. So we have 2 more with arithmetic that we have out there.
Mhm.
All right, blue team. Sorry,
Okay.
Sean, we failed you.
The good news,
I can't wait
Austin,
to
is
explain it all later.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't think sub was either of our 2 clues, Canada or motor. So
No,
Ah,
I don't
freebie.
think so either.
that was nice.
Yeah, indeed.
All right. That changes things for me just a tiny bit.
Motor 3. Mike goes with the rare choice
Actually,
to do it
geez,
again.
you know, that might not be an awful move. We get all 4 that we already were missing.
Yeah, right.
Successful
I'm
Geek,
gonna-
good to see you, man. How's it going? Successful Geek, unfortunately, couldn't. He was another potential joining us tonight, but he wasn't able to this evening. So, welcome to the stream.
Welcome.
I'm gonna say danger 5.
Oh, come on.
Oh.
What?
Oh.
Okay, so Austin, let me explain. So part of this game is you got to know the person you're playing with. So he's not giving us a 5.
No.
He's giving us a 1 and giving us a chance for 4,
for
or he's giving
4,
us
yeah.
2 and a chance.
Yeah, because the only danger that I see here is knife. Like, because you said danger, right, Mike?
Mm.
Yeah, that's right.
He did say danger.
Okay, yeah. The only danger I see
My middle
here.
name.
The only danger that I see is Mike not seeing a word that is very clearly
Yeah,
danger.
I'm
on
sure
the board.
there's like broken glass like somewhere in here.
In all fairness, he has worked a full day and probably did Vorpal before and afterward.
poison bottle.
Like every day for the last forever. All right, I'm with you, Austin.
Yeah,
so
knife is
we,
only
we
true,
like
like
knife,
danger.
but
Yeah.
here's the other way to think about this, right?
Yeah.
We can pick them in any order. So as long as we continue
yeah.
to get them right. So we definitely like cycle and engine, right?
Yeah.
100% for motor.
For motor, yeah.
So let's lock those in and at least get some on the board now. Otherwise, we end up getting
Yeah.
screwed.
So yeah, which one's
So-
first though? Engine, you think first?
Yeah, engine 100%. Lock that
Okay.
one in.
All right, so Jedi Soup, yeah, you can only guess the amount of times that the number that the Spy Master says. So Thad is right. Mike is using an edge case of the rules to make it so they can use all of their guesses this turn, which is smart.
Yeah.
This is
Edge
classic rules lawyering at its
Yeah.
best.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Well
call
done.
it an edge case because I want to put an asterisk on this thing.
All right. So cycle for number 2.
For motorcycle. Yeah.
Yeah,
That-
motorcycle locked in.
That's right. That's right. Jedi Soup, classic Mike.
Nice,
That's
nice.
exactly right.
That's
Okay.
a gamble, though. That could be a risky gamble.
Yeah.
Do we see? Oh, look at his team. He's gonna go. We got this.
Yeah, he knows. He knows.
Yeah.
Do we see another for sure on motor?
Because it obviously wasn't the other one, so then
Oh,
I mean, crash could be
yeah.
it.
That was the only thing I just now kind of like gravitated towards, but it'd be a gamble, but I mean it would crash only because it involves a car which has a motor, but obviously car
But
didn't
he
go
missed
so well.
car, so
Yeah.
motor crash.
All bets are off. He missed car. Yeah.
He missed car.
Yeah,
all that.
the fact that you guys are still listening to me is amazing.
I mean,
What about Canada? I mean,
But-
they have
also,
a
on the
lot
other
of
side, though,
forest.
on the other side of that danger, crash is danger.
Crash is danger.
Crashes are dangerous.
Well, if you listen to my wife, ticks are dangerous too.
Yep. Ticks
Yeah.
are dangerous if you're up here in the Northeast like us. Yep.
Yeah.
non-disease.
Yep.
Canada has a ton of forest. They are hugely known for their.
Yeah, because they're trying to go back on
for
the
the wood
forest one.
export.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Maybe I'm just a wood guy.
If you're walking through the woods and you trip on a root, that's pretty dangerous. Just nobody even gives me the time of day.
No. No.
I mean,
Nope.
have you ever seen a
If you
seal
sock
before?
James in the jaw, that's pretty dangerous.
just dead silence.
Nope.
That's fine. That's fine.
Okay, so we have 3 singles left.
Yeah, that we're kind of like.
So,
about-
oh God, if knife is really the danger, is that the best he could come up with for knife? If just like playing reverse psychology, if he is doing the 1 clue but guess the other 4,
yeah,
just as a solo clue for knife.
I think
Danger?
he might be going for more crash than at that point. If he's going like
It's
more,
like a
it's
game within a game at this point.
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
See, this is
Like
why
med-
this is why
like
this game
metating
gets
yourself to death.
gets really interesting because it becomes this little like psychology experiment every
Yeah,
single
yeah.
turn, which is cool.
yeah. Yeah, because if he's going more for a single clue, then yeah, I think crash would be a better like clue for a single word of a card than knife, because knife you could single it out as like many other things. So
If it's a check, I give up on Mike. Little checks. All right. What do you want to do? Lock in crash?
you want to try crash?
Yeah, let's lock in crash.
Yeah, let's try
100%.
crash.
right.
Hey!
So we think that was danger, but that could also be motor.
Yeah.
So that's 3 guesses. So we have 2
Yeah.
left. How about forest for Canada? I don't see
Okay,
anything else better
yeah.
for Canada.
Yeah, let's do forest.
Oh,
Yeah.
except for crown. That would be the
Oh.
argument.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, that's like.
Mike was a European history major in college.
Was he really?
I did take British history
No.
1787 to 1842.
Like, holy cripes. I know IT's a kind of young history, but wow.
No. I don't think Mike was a European history major. I don't think. If he was, he's a uniquely talented software engineer somehow.
Accident.
Yeah.
I guess.
Now, along
could-
with the geologists, there's like a bunch of Europeans out there like shaking their fist at the Twitch
Angry.
stream.
Yeah, all we're doing is making people angry tonight. That's all right.
I'm thinking more like. I think maybe more forest, but the problem is like that's about the closest thing really here.
Yeah,
that can
but
go with Canada.
so part of this is trying to know the player. I don't think Mike would have gone forest. I just
For
don't.
Canada? For
No.
Canada? No.
Not like the Canadian seal or something. Not like the animal,
No.
but like the seal. Oh,
Oh,
cripes.
You guys are just going
I'm
down.
just looping myself around.
Yeah, we're just
Jeez.
trying to like we're really just trying to think this out. It's bad.
This is a big turn. We got
You
a
guys,
5
you guys
here.
are both laying in different holes, and you're both pouring dirt on top of each other.
God.
This
Yeah.
is what's happening currently.
We're just grasping for straws of anything at this point. Like,
All right,
just to make
let's do crown. Austin, what do you say?
okay, yeah, crown works.
Locking in crown.
Oh no.
Oh, gosh. After all that,
Wow.
turning themselves into
All right.
nuts.
So that was definitely Canada because that's not motor or danger.
Do you really think he would have gone for danger
Motor
with
crown.
knife though? Like, I mean,
Dude, that was your first instinct. So
yeah.
I mean,
and
sometimes your gut goes for it, right?
I really don't see anything else that could be danger. Well,
We had
besides
crash,
kick. Yeah, but
but
sure
he might have
that-
gone for like a twofer that was a combo and given us the 5.
yeah.
Let's do it. We're on a roll.
Yep.
Knife.
Okay, yeah, knife.
You want to do
Yep.
it?
Yep.
All right,
Knife.
locking in knife. Come on, baby.
He's faking it.
no.
He does this every
Oh,
time.
Yes! Austin!
He does that.
Wow.
He does that every session with the fake out nonsense. I knew it was coming.
Entertainment factor.
Man, all right.
Wow.
Well,
Brother Mike, teeing it up.
it's all right. Sean's gonna drop the most fire clue
I
of 2020. It's
Oh
coming.
yeah.
I think we will. I mean, we had the extra, but I don't know what we would go for since I think we've covered everything that he gave us clues for at this point. So, I feel like we should probably definitely call it before we dig ourselves too deep here.
Oh
getting
yeah,
this
no, we're
lucky.
done. We're done.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah, no.
Sounds like,
no,
oh
we're
yeah, absolutely.
done. We're done.
job,
That was
guys.
good.
Whew.
My heart rate's going like 124 beats per second or minute.
All right, so you can keep going, right?
No, if we don't want to, no.
Yeah, so they
No,
could.
we're done.
Yeah, but they're done. Yeah.
We're done.
Okay. And so if I give you a clue with a certain amount of number and you get those, you can keep going.
But only for one.
once.
Now, until we've met. But we have more available, you can keep going, right? Like,
Oh.
or do you have to say
So you
a
would,
larger number?
would technically have to give him like to get that extra one. You could, I mean, you could do 4, and then that would be the one extra, or you could just do 5, and then they'd have full chance basically.
Yeah, the most we can guess is whatever number you say plus 1.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So theoretically, Steve, we have 2 that we think are still arithmetic out there.
Yep.
Those are the only ones we've missed, I think.
Yep.
I can't tell because that turn took so damn long.
Hey, that was quick though. We went through 5 clues. Come on.
No, you're right. You're right.
Just
Cleared
seeing
off
the
half
wheels
the
turn
board
was
in one
so funny.
shot.
Of course, now I'm psyching myself out because the back of my mind is trying to figure out.
Mike's
what could
lucky
be
you were
changing.
on his team.
Yeah, seriously.
Oh my gosh, that was we were going
That
in
was all in the
circles.
clues.
Okay. P. PEA 2.
A. Green.
Oh.
Seems like, right?
And chick.
Yeah, I agree. So let's lock in green first, Sean.
Is
Yes.
Okay, so green is good, thankfully.
okay, there we go.
And then I think chick. Yeah, I agree, Steve.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have noticed that one, but I think chick is our number 2 to lock in.
Olives are green.
Well, the clue wasn't green.
Oh, sorry.
The clue was
You were right,
P.
though.
Clue was P.
Although I
All of
went
these?
there, I thought about that for a second.
So, Steve, I think we want to try to go one more, right, and try to get an arithmetic.
Yeah, either root or scientist. What do you think?
I messed up. I meant a bigger number and then blanked saying that.
So I don't know which of the two do you think?
Try root.
All right, let's go for root. Root. Let's lock in root, Sean. I want to see. Yes. Okay. All right. So
Your
we're
root
back.
test.
We're back with 2
Wow.
each. Okay.
And we're ahead technically.
I meant
Yeah.
to say the bigger number and totally blanked on doing that.
Oh well, that's all right.
Sorry, guys.
That's all right.
I meant to like include the rest. So sorry.
No worries.
I don't think we would have be able to finish it anyway, so we would have ended up with just 1 as is.
Because I don't think you had enough clues to get the rest, though.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, no.
So all right, Mike, pressure, baby.
No, they
You got to close
Yeah.
this out.
You put it on, yeah. Oof. Oh, goodness.
So here's just a weird question. Is this a rendered problem or is Olympus just a different color card?
No,
no,
I
I
think
think
it's
it's the lighting.
I think
Lighting.
it's,
Lighting.
Yeah, I think it's.
Oh,
the
yeah,
light
that makes
here.
sense.
Light.
That's
Okay.
lighting.
Yeah, we don't use fancy lighting for the streams just to make it like a normal house.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, yeah.
It is my dropped ceiling basement, so yeah, it's
Yeah.
always a little bit
Realistic.
of an adventure. I might actually be able to.
Oh, no, I was just curious.
Oh,
Hmm.
it made scientists and sock. Oh wait.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah, I fixed it a little bit. Yeah, there we go.
Go. Got to unscrew a light bulb out of my ceiling.
That works.
How many Vorpal programmers does it take to know?
Yeah, exactly. As it turned out in this case, only 1. Like all you need is a 2, man. You just pulled off a 5.
Yeah.
hey, leave him
I know,
alone.
I know.
No heckling our clue giver.
Gosh.
Just joshing them.
Yeah, no, just ribbing them a little bit. No big deal.
Yeah. No heckling.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Okay.
He's gonna pull out a 1 here, and we're gonna slam this thing home.
Nice.
There'll be no slamming here.
Oh, we're gonna have a clean sweep here.
All right.
Sorry, guys. I'm gonna say Beaker 1.
Oh well, then that's obvious one then.
Yeah, so that's definitely scientist.
Scientists, yeah,
100% lock in on scientist.
yeah.
Probably
So
good
are
with
Oh,
it.
it's
we-
Muppets.
Are we going for anything else,
Muppets.
Austin? This is the danger zone right here.
Yeah, because the problem is we don't have a clue for this, but we kind of
Hmm.
need to try and pull out like a. But the problem is we don't have a clue as to unless, speaker
So by my count, we had 1.
extra.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
what?
you could crash your motor, I guess, but the car crash thing. So it was really we had the 1 extra possibly from motor.
Yeah, but I don't know.
So this is the danger of the 5 pick, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Put all the
it's the
cards up in the air.
associativity. Which clue?
Long-term
Yeah.
ramifications.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Not it just gets messy not knowing what you're guessing.
Yeah, because we were like, this could have been for this one, or this could have been for this one. No, what? Like,
So this is kind of a stretch, but weed whackers and lawnmowers, you pull a string, pull a cord to start the motor.
that is a.
That you just stretched so hard that you just burst a tendon on that one.
All right, so the last round we picked crown.
Yeah.
That cannot apply to danger or motor. That has to be
Yeah, that had to been
Canada.
Canada, yeah.
So we're done with Canada.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that could have applied to danger? Navy SEALs go into danger. SEALs are in Canada, as someone from chat astutely pointed out. Thank you, Jedi Soup.
Yeah, and then Mike joined in that conversation, Mike.
Yeah, I realized that after the fact.
Uh-huh.
Oh, actually, I didn't even notice that until you just said it.
Yeah.
All I
trying not
saw
to
was
say
the earlier
anything,
chat.
To jam it home.
So that's not fair. Oh, let's see, James. Now you mentioned it. Hey, there are SEALs in Canada.
I mean, it's pretty much SEALs everywhere, isn't there?
I don't know. I'm not sure the population is
There are
SEALs.
not SEALs in Florida, right, Sean?
I think maybe there are.
Depends on how much you like house music.
Correct.
There are. Okay.
Manatee.
No, there are seals, and yep, in Florida, they're everywhere.
Well, apparently everybody in Canada bows
They're
down to
like-
the crown. So
Yeah, it's good. We have to make a very risky stretch here. Is the thing. Like, I'm not sure. Like, it could either be-
motors have seals. Motors have seals.
Wow. I think you just outreached.
That one's even more of a reach than the string. Yeah, I think. Yeah.
Wait, if we give it, all right.
The motor
so,
was
all right,
invented
now
in
let's play-
Atlantis.
right. The first
Now
motor.
let's play the strategy, right? If we give it over to them, they have a chance for a twofer, and they have an open clue.
Yeah.
So, like, I feel like if we give it to them, they're gonna win. So it's almost like the only danger is that we lose.
The
No,
only-
but
only
we
danger.
Olives are dangerous.
Yeah. They got a
If
pit.
you
They
choke
got a
on
pit
them.
in them. Yeah.
I mean,
What is the sign for choking? What?
I vote for seal.
It's this guy.
Oh, your camera's
Sure,
off, Mike. Your
we
camera's off.
can. We can. Yeah, sure. We can try seal. I'm not sure on that one. I'm not too confident on that, but we need to at least try something at this point, just because otherwise it's basically a guaranteed win for them unless they have to go single clue in again. So
100% on seal.
sure. We'll
Okay, we're done.
risk it.
100% seal.
We'll risk it. Oh.
Every
Oh.
time.
Stop it.
Okay.
Stop
Okay.
it.
James knew it was coming.
Okay.
Every time.
Stop
Never gets
it.
old.
James, you're hiding your pointer just to mess with people. Really?
Yeah. All right. Okay. We got a chance here, Sean.
Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
No whammies. No whammies.
Math 2.
You said math?
We're back on math.
I know. There's some math that they don't understand.
There's a new,
Wasn't the other one mathematician though?
a new kind. No, it was arithmetic. It's a new
Oh,
kind
arithmetic.
of math.
Yes.
All right, math 2, right? So,
Come on.
okay.
Arithmetic was too remedial. We had to go back to math.
Okay, so he was listening to me before when I said that
Right,
pyramid
right.
was geometry, right? So I think we lock in pyramid.
Yeah, I would. Yeah.
All right, pyramid, Sean.
Yes.
Okay, all right, so we got pyramid locked in. Now, the other one, I guess, is string theory. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
it's physics more than math, but like they're kind of the same thing in a lot of ways.
That's
right?
about all we got. Nothing else makes any sense.
Yeah, because when he said arithmetic,
Talk.
I was actually going to be like
That's
arithmetic.
cheating.
tick.
Ooh.
But now that he
Ooh.
said math, my play on words arithmetic is out the window. So
Yeah.
I think that's what we got, right?
I think string fit.
Isn't sock a math term?
I think so.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah. Let's go with string. Let's lock in string.
The suspense.
This is the most tense. There we go.
And Sean lags out.
We did it. We did it. Good job. Holy crap.
Sorry,
What was,
guys.
what was the other one, Mike?
It was sock.
Oh man, that one's tough. So you had scientist and sock?
Yeah. If
Sock
you guys have
or-
thoughts on that, I'm all
this
ears.
is loud.
Because it was the clue. Which clue was sock supposed to go with?
He hadn't given it to us yet.
I was hoping they just
Oh.
wouldn't get it because I was like, anything I was going to send you on was going to make you do one of theirs with scientist.
And you could go with like you could have gone with like podiatrist or something, and hope that they
that would have been a good one. That's
they-
probably the better.
that
Oh
they-
yeah.
Yeah.
just that they dug out scientist from there. I don't know if I would assume a podiatrist is a scientist more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
No, you're all good.
I
it was tough indeed.
One
That
more
was,
on the
Hey,
list
we
of
we got a
occupation.
round of 5.
yeah, I'd say
Yeah,
we
that
had
Pretty
was
impressive.
impressive. Very impressive. So
That was pretty
is
good.
everybody here still good? You guys good for one more? Rubber match?
Yeah,
All right.
Breaker.
Yeah, I'm okay
That's
with
the
one more.
tiebreaker.
I'm gonna hop onto my Windows 10 laptop
Okay, cool.
and see if that's any better.
Sounds
Okay.
good. We'll just get the game
All right.
ready for next round.
Load
Anytime
testing
you get
and
off
go.
of an Apple product and onto a Microsoft
Oh,
product.
no, we're going to
Oh,
support
oh,
Apple.
oh,
Fine.
oh, oh.
No.
Now, funny, it's a room full of computer people. We're fine with insulting geologists, scientists,
I
and
know.
podiatrists, but don't go near the Windows Mac argument.
Don't insult the fruit.
No, we're not going
Please,
to get
no,
into
no.
that. Not that.
Don't
no.
go near that. That's just
like-
nope.
Fighting.
All right, so Steve's going to be it's Steve versus Austin,
Yeah, I'm the.
Yeah.
and we need it to be a red card, right?
Oh, so they go first.
Yeah, we'll go first. All right, so there's that one, and there's that one, Austin. You guys can move them wherever you want them.
I just saw that one because you flipped it.
Yeah, I flipped it, but then I rotated it twice.
Oh, so,
So-
there's
So
no-
we don't.
yeah.
We don't know. Yeah, we don't know the actual.
Unless
Like,
you're photographic and
Yeah, you'd have to.
I'm not that quick.
Yeah. All right, I got to get us new cards too, so I got to actually.
Oh, okay. Pick up. Oh, jeez.
wait, I scaled this up.
All right, this is for all the marbles.
Oh, that's how I scale it up. There we go. Okay.
If you turn over marbles as a card, I'm going to applaud.
Like I was sitting here today thinking about that for later. Like I'm gonna make a "this is all the marbles" statement at the.
Just for all the marbles, and then get a marbles card. Like, yep, there you go. Okay, so that goes here because it's a red border.
Gotta bust out the dad joke. See, if you're using the Marvel edition,
Hmm.
could have been for all the Marvels.
All the marbles. Oh,
They do, but you're right, Steve. They do have a Marvel version, right?
Yeah.
They do. Yeah.
They do. I actually, a friend of mine worked in a hobby store, and that was their best-selling version of this over Christmas break in Canada.
Hmm.
It's a shame that he's not here to hear that.
All right, so that looks pretty good. All right, cool.
Eh.
So for what it's worth, I thought you guys made all the right calls there on the blue team during that. Sean, welcome back. How's it going?
Thank you.
That seems a little bit better.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, your refresh rate feels a lot better now, so that's good. Okay, cool. I'll have to pull your information off of the other machine you're using for our reference.
Might not be the machine. It might be Google and Apple fighting or something.
Yeah, that's possible.
It's a Chrome issue.
Hopefully we don't end in the middle of that somehow.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, we got to do more Safari testing too.
Yeah, because none of the devs. Did somebody steal Austin's card there, or Austin, were you?
No,
moving
that's
around?
mine. I was moving around. Yeah.
None of
Did
our
he- oh.
devs are Mac guys. We're Linux and Windows guys. So we have a Mac for a dev server for our iOS build, but none of us are everyday Mac users. So
Gotcha. I
expand.
am.
Yep,
I'm
expand the
a
test.
video producer and web design guy. So
Cool.
Okay, let's see. I'm just double checking to make sure I understand this. I understand
Perfect,
the layout is all.
Oh
So
yeah,
we
yeah,
can
yeah.
grab you, Sean, for for some dev testing on the Mac stuff then.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
We'll just
It's like, yeah.
just give us some of your free hours, Sean. No
Yes,
problem.
yes, perfect. Yeah, we'll just
Money.
capitalize all your
I'd be
time.
happy to, though. You guys are making a great product.
All right, so this is it. This is if whoever wins this wins like the first inaugural Vorpal board community Codenames match. I'll send a trophy of some kind. Somebody.
Oh,
There you go.
dude, I just had an awesome idea. You know how I've been trying to figure out how to do a tournament style game
Yeah.
on Vorpal? We've talked
Hmm.
about running MTG or
Hmm.
chess or something. This might be sweet.
Yeah, just
As a tournament.
everybody gets their team.
Oh.
Everybody gets a team of 3 and just brings it.
Yeah, best
Yeah.
2 out of 3. Everyone has to be a clue giver. That's kind of a nice
Oh,
format.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. It's not broadcasting on my mouse. Good. Okay, sweet. So I can be.
Oh yeah,
doing
you
this
now
and-
now you're secret, so you can move around.
Yeah, I already turned mine off, so I'm just making
Oh,
sure
yeah,
it actually
that's
isn't
fine, I better do that.
being broadcasted.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just gonna keep looking while Steve will start off anyways. So it gives me more time to think on this.
So Successful Geek is in chat. Successful Geek won the role player custom.
Oh, yeah.
Custom
Oh,
box.
congrats.
So congrats, Successful Geek.
Yeah,
That-
congrats.
That is a very cool looking version of the box. I'm sure that you'll love it when you get it. And we are working on some final stuff to do to get role player kind of fully functional in Vorpal board. We were hoping to have all that done before we did the giveaway, but we just had too much stuff going on with the Kickstarter. So, so the dice, sort of the dice locking in and moving them around and placing them on the board and stuff for people who have played role player before.
Yeah.
That's in the works right now.
I want it just so we can start streaming it.
Yeah, and I actually just want to play role player. I enjoy role player a
That
lot.
too,
so-
yeah.
I love role player too. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a fun game.
And then
Have
they
you guys
have.
ever played the expansion?
I have not played the expansion.
I have not
They-
played
it's
either.
fun.
I would
Okay.
like to.
It's so fun.
And then
Yeah,
they
wait.
have an adventure co-op version coming to Kickstarter this spring that it has the role player mechanics, but you're playing against together on some sort of legacy style adventure. So I'm pretty excited to find out more about that project. You guys are really nice.
I have one kind of.
Okay.
I see. I now understand the first move.
It's all
Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm looking at
Oh.
it too. I'm like, I see one, but it's not that good. Like it's
Yeah.
something, but it's not. It's not gonna reach enough for a
Yeah.
good lead.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna turn off my video to save the embarrassed looks on my face. Let's go with metal for 2.
metal for 2. Okay. Well, death metal is out there.
Yeah.
Skyscrapers are made of metal. Block is
Sure.
made of metal, maybe.
Germanium.
Dwarves work with metal.
Okay, dwarves. That's true. I didn't think about that one.
I'm gonna turn off my audio.
Okay, I mean, but that's kind of our set, right? We have death, dwarf.
Scale?
Oh, scale.
Like scale mail.
Yeah. All right, what do you think is the best of all those? Are there any that we locked?
I
in
think
right
you
away?
pointing out death. I really love that as a connection to some of the other possibilities, and it's the most direct if you're just putting them together. So
Yeah. The only thing that's always tricky about these is like without knowing the other person you're playing with, you know, like if Steve is just really into like folk music or something, and then he's just gonna be pissed off when we do death metal. But I agree. I think death metal might be where we start.
yeah, let's try that one.
All right, Steve, death metal. Yes. Okay.
All right.
The second one I think is a little bit tricky.
It is because I just spotted lock as well.
Yeah. So maybe, I mean, I don't think at this stage of the game it's awful to hold on to it
I agree.
and let things kind of tighten up a little bit. The only thing that sucks about that is like we might guess that word as part of another clue, You know,
Yep.
and then it's gone, and then we think it's still out there, and it might not be.
Yep.
So, but I'm not. I don't feel like I'm sure enough in any of the current ones to go. What do you think?
I do not feel that way either.
Okay.
Because there's too many. There's too
Yeah.
many that aren't as certain as death metal, which, when you think about it, shouldn't be super certain. But I'm happy.
Right. Okay. All right. So we will stop at death metal. How about it, blue team?
Okay, let's see here.
I don't think that's to be embarrassed by, Steve. That's no embarrassment there.
Oh, for sure no. Let me see. Let me make sure here. Double checking to make sure the thing I'm gonna go with here is gonna still be good. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna go with SEA 2.
I do
I
like
think
how
how
the
we got-
standard has just been to turn your camera off. I like that.
Yeah.
That's
It is
one
kind
of-
of convenient.
Yeah.
It works really well.
It's one of those
It makes
things
it-
where Vorpal actually has a feature that like you don't get when you're in person.
Because it makes sure you can't see my face where I'm like going
Yes.
like smiling like, oh, you got it right. Oh.
Makes me want to hand out black cardboard in person now.
Oh, right. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Mike, I'm thinking what you're thinking. Octopus and scuba diver.
Do it. What do you think?
Is there
Rocco?
anything else?
I was just doing a double check. I don't see anything.
Sea spiders.
Sea
Sea
kiwis are
spiders,
totally a
man.
thing.
You gotta watch out for them.
Yeah, I think it's those two.
Which ones you locking in?
Locking in octopus first or scuba diver? What do you think, Mike? One at a time.
Scuba diver.
Lock in scuba diver.
Yeah, because I play this game with my
Lock in
extended-
octopus.
Oh yeah, sorry, not to interrupt you. I play this game a lot with my extended family, and
Nice job, dude.
my wife and her sister, we always give them so much grief because they do this look at each other
Oh.
thing,
Oh,
and
Yeah.
it infuriates me and my brother-in-law, and so now there's like two factions at the Codenames. Like the brothers are pissed, and the sisters are laughing at each other. It drives me crazy. Anyway,
Here we go.
all right, Steve.
Oh, hold on.
I had to do a double check, but I was like, yeah, that one should be good. That
Yeah, I
clue.
think that's a first. Good.
I mean,
All right.
I can't judge anyone for their clue game.
Yeah.
Car engine. Oh.
Let's
like
do
right
let's do wood. WOOD for 2.
All right, so log,
Oh, yeah. Log and board.
board. Yeah. Let's take a look just to make sure that nothing else pops out at us. I mean,
Kiwi.
if you live up by us, there is a cottonwood tree that just dumps those damn seeds all over the place.
Oh,
every year.
yeah.
But I think that one's a stretch.
Wood
I think
spiders.
log for the first one,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah,
I'm trying to think of.
Wood paste. I mean, nobody calls wood glue wood paste. Only
Yeah.
crazy people. So yeah, I'd say let's start let's lock in log. Okay. And then I think board is better than cotton, so I'd say let's do board.
All right, yeah. Let's
Right,
go with
board, Steve. Okay.
Whoa.
All right. So do we think anything is tightened up for metal? None of the ones that we thought, they're all still out there. Right?
Unfortunately, he's going with like elements, so
Yeah. Because lock's still there, dwarf's still there, scale's still there. So okay,
Yeah.
a skyscraper's still there. So yeah, I'd say let's wait.
I'm just on troll now, trying to think of a clue that will fit multiple ones now.
Yeah,
That's the
that's
hardest
good.
part,
That was a good second clue because that put some pressure on Austin to have to do a multiple.
yeah.
Well, it's still even without getting multiple there, it's still just in general is tough to group some of these. Like even if
yeah.
you guys, yeah, like I'm just saying, like even if you guys had not gotten those, it's still like I'm having a tough time because they
I mean, the
don't.
fact that we got the 2, it helps narrow it down for
Yeah,
yeah.
it doesn't.
So Successful Geek, super Codenames is being chatted about in the chat, where the grid is like 4 times this size, which My lord, I don't know. That would be a little bit too much for my brain.
That's a lot.
Wow.
Does it come with bigger
Um,
cards? Or did you just get 4 cards?
It's bigger car.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see if Successful Geek, because I guess it was a YouTube thing that they did. The other question, or the other thing out there on chat is that Successful Geek says I tend to try to avoid party games, but this looks fun. Haven't played it yet. Yeah, this is my favorite all-time party game. Like, and it's not even close.
Yep.
I have heard that Wavelength is also really good. It was a Kickstarter. And we're gonna try to pick it up so we can play it on here, but it's like you have a card that has two opposites, like hot and cold, and then you have the clue giver can see where between hot and cold a little like arrow is, and they have to give a word that is that distance between hot and cold. So like if the line was like closer to cold but not hot, and I said like a salad, you're like, okay, well, a salad isn't hot, but it's not exactly cold either. It's kind of closer to cold than hot. And then the teammates try to place that arrow where they think your sort of zone is, and then you show if they were right or not. And apparently it's really, really, really fun. It seems like it would be hard.
Hey,
But
I'm gonna send you a thing, James, because actually, like, technically, if it's like this is a word where I'm not sure if it's multi-word though. But I'm trying to think. What was that thing I was gonna go with? What was it? I can't remember now the word I was gonna go with. But I wasn't sure if it was right. But now I can't remember what I was gonna say. Oh, great.
Oh, you weren't sure if it was gonna be a legal word.
Yeah, but now I forgot what it was that I was gonna say.
Oh, jeez.
Wait, I think I know what it was. Maybe this is like if I can get my Discord to pop up here. Holy cow, it's being dumb. We'll send it to you on Discord here.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Maybe? Or is that no? Or is that just a hard no? Yeah, like
I don't know. I think that's there. And so the thing is, there might be an actual one word for that. You just like I just don't know what it is. I think that's okay. I think you guys gave us 007, so I think that's fine.
Yeah, because it'll check here to make
horse
sure.
trading.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
I think it's fine.
Okay. Let me make sure what it was I was wanting to go with in here real quick. Just make sure. Just gonna see. Yeah. Multi-legged 2.
Oh man.
And octopus is already off the board.
Yeah. I mean, spider,
I
right?
realized I could have done a better one last round that would have done more than 2.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Spider and mouse, maybe, or
Spider for sure.
spider and alien.
So where are your? I'm not gonna make any comments.
Well, we're just discussing.
Successful Geek. I'm not familiar with Captain Sonar. I'll have to look into that one.
I would love to play Captain Sonar. I hear you need 8 people.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Yeah.
So the only 3 it could be is mouse, spider, and alien. I can't think of anything else that you'd say multi-legged. But I don't know. Like a
what'd you say, Steve?
mouse.
I'd say spider and mouse. I mean, those are without overthinking it.
Do you see mouse legs though? Ever heard anybody say that? I mean, I could think of aliens having a lot of legs.
I hear that all the time.
I hear it all the time. People always say, "Look at the legs on that mouse."
Like,
Hey James, you be quiet over there.
But they go all the way up.
That's very common.
okay, well, should we lock in spider?
100% on spider.
Okay,
Yeah,
let's
lock
in
in spider. Question's alien or mouse? I don't know.
Yeah, I kind of want to just go for broke and say alien, just because why not, right?
Yeah, I'm feeling alien. Let's do alien. Lock in alien.
All right, guys.
There we go.
I was
Nice.
nervous.
Shush, 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 shush. You can't do that. The hardest part of this game is being quiet.
It's like
None of us are quiet people.
I know.
I
That's why
have the hardest time doing that, to be honest.
I also turned off the camera because if I had left it on, yeah, no, it would have been bad. Like Oh gosh.
Successful
What are
Geek
you thinking,
actually
Steve?
he pasted in a photo of super code names. I'm gonna drop it
In Discord?
into our showing
Oh,
off a
neat.
cool feature of Vorpal board.
Nice.
I can just drop it in
Oh my
as an
God.
image, right? So okay, here we go.
Oh my gosh! Wait, is that?
Whoa.
Whoa!
Yeah, so then
Oh
you get 4 different cards.
jeez!
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, so that looks like hell.
Oh,
Because is there
I can't
wait,
do this.
is there 4
It's like
sets
4.
there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like 4.
Yeah, it'd be 100 cards.
Oh gosh.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah,
Like a random
quad.
pattern.
I mean, I feel
That would
like
be like-
just that the first turn you're going to be looking at it for a half hour, you know?
Honestly,
Yeah, that
holy cow!
there's way too much brain butter there. I don't think I could handle that.
Yeah.
That's
No.
yeah. That
I wonder how many assassins they had, if they had 4 assassins or not.
And the
Yeah.
4 assassins,
Probably.
right?
That's hard.
it would have to be for
Oh,
assassins.
yeah, I
to-
guess. Yeah, if you're using 4
Yep.
cards.
Cool.
That's even worse.
Ugh.
Oh man.
Damn.
I mean, it's
need
cool,
like
I
a
guess,
3x3 version.
as a crazy one-off, but I don't know if I'd have
Yeah,
fun.
the thing is, you also have to think on the flip side of it being good in the fact that it would also give you a lot more chances to mesh stuff together and in clues.
Yeah, I
But-
guess.
It would also mean that there's a lot more chances to mess up on the clues too.
Yeah, I mean, that like you'd be like doing a 7 or 8 or something. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Cool.
This is
So yeah, you're in the
Wait a minute.
third turn doldrums where like you realize that you didn't leave yourself anything good to play with. That's what happens.
I didn't start with anything good to play with.
Hey, same.
Oh, I'd hate to do a single. Like I know we could get a single, but
Yeah, no, it's like
I don't really. Everything else is just such a stretch.
I find the hardest is you find a connection and then realize that one of the other's players connects to it too well.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and it's like,
Can't take the risk.
do you want to chance it? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or even worse, the dang assassin. You know?
Yeah.
That is the worst when you end up with a word that's tightly connected to the assassin word. It essentially
Mhm.
ruins your round, which is a bummer. I'd say that's my only knock on this game is sometimes one player just gets way harder word than the other player.
Yeah.
But usually it's pretty
And it's random, so
yeah.
I guess
it's really random.
that's where the clue with a 0 number can come into play.
Yeah, yep.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Should I? Well, you guys can't give me advice. I'm gonna go for a single. Building.
Building 1.
I think we can go with
I
skyscraper.
think we can safely go with skyscraper.
All right,
Yeah.
I turned my audio
Builders.
off. I said it was one.
Okay, so skyscraper will lock in.
Yeah, let's lock that.
Now, what's interesting is that takes
Yeah.
away one of our medals.
Yep.
Um,
I think scale is better than dwarf, so does scale seem better than lock?
I think scale. I agree. Scale's better than dwarf. I don't know if it's better than lock though. But we should talk like this because this gives Steve more information about what we're thinking, right? So like,
Yeah.
Yes, now he officially knows you're nuts.
yeah. He's over there like
He's going, oh no,
furious.
oh no.
Yeah.
I wish I had my audio on just so you could hear that burst of
Oh,
laughter.
right. Just a smash as his mug gets thrown across the
Yeah.
room. Into the wall. So yeah, I think let's give it one more turn. They're not going to end it on this turn, right? So I don't think it's the only way that they could end it on this turn is if like we screwed up and gave them one. So I feel
Right.
like let's hold off and try it next turn if we are desperate.
Okay.
All right, guys.
But we won't be. I know it.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if these words are so that I don't even know if giving it even a point to us would have helped much. Besides, me made it a little bit easier, but not much. Because these are some words.
I know.
I might have to go with a single clue as well, just to be safe right now, honestly, because.
I think that's a great plan, Austin.
Of course, you would think that's a great plan, James,
worked
because we're on the
really
opposite
well,
team.
Mhm.
So
It's very strategic, though. I think that's very strategery.
Yeah, I think that you would garner a lot of respect from the viewers.
Totally.
Austin, I think you should go with whatever you want because we're winning, and
Yeah.
we're a turn ahead at this point.
Yeah.
So
Honestly, I'm gonna just do this for the safe, I guess, guaranteed one. Basically, I'm just gonna say. Let me make sure before I do this, though, if like there's anything that's gonna affect my single word clue I'm about to do here. No, it looks like it should be fine. I'm gonna say book 1.
That was a book, BOOK.
Yeah, BOOK.
spine of a book.
Spine was the first one I saw. Yeah. What else we got?
Those journals, have like locks on the book.
Yeah.
Point. Solid point.
Yeah, James' diary as a kid.
My
I don't know.
diary currently, it has a tiny little lock on it, and I bring out a little key, and
He has his pet mouse.
I write, "That is driving me crazy today."
Actually, that's true. If we're gonna go true, I mean,
What I write in my diary.
Man,
book.
all I see is spine. I'm missing something here.
Well, he gave us a 1, so
But I want to make sure there's no motor situation going on.
yeah.
That's a decision that'll haunt
They
you.
burned a
I
lot of
know.
books in Germany. Was he going there?
That would be the most obscure clue. That the award
I
would
hope
go
that's
for
it.
that one.
That'd be the best one clue I've ever witnessed.
Right.
Cotton paper for your books. Yeah, it's fine. All right, let's
Okay,
come
let's
on,
do
Mike.
it. Yeah,
We can
lock
up
it.
that game.
Lock
How
it in
about you?
spine.
All right, spine. Okay.
Wow.
Not a-
Ugh.
I honestly think he lucked out there.
We were just being silly.
Yeah.
Well,
So,
That was kind of a vague single clue, though.
yeah, I know, but
Spine of a
I
book.
thought it was
I-
Facebook. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, yeah.
that's
Interesting.
Very
That's-
dangerous. Very dangerous.
that was
should-
now we
you
know how
should-
you think,
Sean.
Sean.
You should have
That's-
thrown that out there, man, because that you probably could have.
Yeah,
tied
you
it.
would've-
should've,
you would've had
you're
us
right.
reeling.
I was being too.
10 minutes later,
Yeah.
still talking about it.
But you would have had to fake it though. You would have had to say, "Oh, face. Oh, whoops. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that."
I want to keep doing this trend because then we'll never get anywhere if I do another one.
Yeah,
Mhm.
eventually we need to get back on top of them.
Yeah. I am just not getting any connections that aren't dangerous connections.
Yeah, we need to dwarf them.
I think you guys need to eat some kiwi.
Kiwi. I love it. Okay, so here's a question. While Steve's thinking, I have a question for the gang here. Fruit that has the biggest delta between when it's good and when it's bad. And what I mean by that is like, you eat a fruit and sometimes you're like, that was just like a bad orange I got. Or that was
Yeah.
a really good orange.
Yep.
What do you think the fruit for you is the one that has the widest delta between when they're good and when they're bad?
Like it's good for the longest amount of time.
No. Like just that you love it.
It can be bad or it can be
When you
good.
get a good one, you're like, oh my God, this is my favorite fruit. But when you get like one of those bad ones, you're like, this is disgusting and I don't want to eat more of these. For me personally, it's a kiwi. Like you can get kiwi that tastes really, 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 really good. And then sometimes you get kiwi that just like, frankly, I'm grossed out because they're like maybe not exactly ripe or they're too ripe. Like it just, the delta for me is very wide.
I don't know if I've ever run into something like that, Grant, because I mean, usually when I've had the fruit I've usually in that ripe time where it's good. And the only other time I can think of like an apple not like say for apples, like for example, like not tasting good is just because I picked the wrong type of
I was
apple.
going to
that
say
just,
apples too. Yeah, apples can be all sorts of bad.
Apples
I
can
was
be-
going to say it used to be oranges when I lived like in northern Alberta, but now in Florida that is no longer the case.
That's
Jedi
definitely
is
regional
saying
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jedi Soup's saying peach and Successful Geek is saying plum.
Yeah, peach is a good answer
Peach,
because you
yeah.
can get some just knockout peaches, and
Oh.
sometimes
Just like
sometimes
amazing.
and sometimes they're just like bland as hell and kind of hard.
And like mealy.
Yes.
And they're
Yeah.
horrible.
Well, that's homework. Everybody think about
That's
that now.
Jedi Soup's like ultimate question. She talks.
Hopefully
about
this
that
is
all
very
the time.
helpful for Steve.
I talk about that at breakfast.
The back of my brain wants to explode right now, but I'm making it concentrate on the words.
Hey, Steve, here's a little trick. You can turn your volume down so you don't have to hear his jokers while you
Oh, no.
think. I do that. If you notice, I'm doing this on my headset.
I
He's
can think
thinking and he's ignoring
I
it.
don't really believe it'll help.
I honestly could just reach over here and turn it down. I've got one of those like wonderful little like boards I can just reach over here and just like turn people down.
Get out of here with persimmon.
Persimmon.
Get out of
I mean, come on, you've never had like a really bad
here. A
persimmon.
really bad persimmon.
Really bad persimmon.
I've never eaten it.
I hate it when I get awful kumquats.
Yeah.
They're just
Right,
so horrible.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think a low key sneaky answer to that question is bananas. Because when,
Yeah, that's what I said.
when you have a greenish banana, it's just like, get this shit out of here. To me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, in
Yeah,
the
I'd
other
rather have a
end too,
brown one.
right?
Yeah, the other
They're
end. Yeah.
overripe, they're banana bread ready, and you still go ahead and eat it.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
You're like, what have I done?
Right.
Yeah.
Mm.
Everything will taste like banana for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta do a single. I can't. I got
All
nothing.
right.
If I can narrow the field, it gets a little easier.
Perfect move.
Yeah, perfect move. Gotta love it, Steve.
Character class 1.
That's two.
Now, technically,
Yeah,
that's 2 words.
Technically, that's 2 words.
Wait
Yeah.
a minute, no.
Oh, a hyphen. A hyphen. A
That's
hyphen.
Yeah, it's a hyphen. It's a hyphenated.
All right, it's
Allow it.
totally pumpkin. It's got to
Okay.
be pumpkin.
So
Yep.
fi-
No, I was gonna go with kiwi.
yeah, kiwi.
He's playing the
yes.
Halloween
Like if
edition.
they're from
of
New
Movie
Zealand.
Friday.
Sean only plays the New Zealand version of D&D.
Yeah. Actually, here's the. Okay. Yeah. So it's fighter, right?
Fighter, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so let's lock in fighter.
Boo.
Okay.
We'll give you that one.
There
Well,
you
it's
go.
on a 1. There's a lot of ways that we
Yeah.
could have pulled that, so I think.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That's one I think
yeah.
is more allowable.
Okay, all right, Austin.
Okay.
Do we want to just go for our medal?
So, do you think they're going to finish it this? Because to
No.
me, it just
Probably.
doesn't seem like it's worth it until we think they're going to go out.
Okay. We'll save it.
All right.
Control S.
Yeah, dwarf. Successful Geek says dwarf clearly because this is first edition.
Wow.
back when that was back when character classes and
Could actually
Elf
gone
was a
with it.
character.
and
class,
races were kind of mixed, right? So
I learned something.
Well, I feel like I can feel a little more. I have to do another single here. I really am. It's narrowing it down, but it's still like I'm worried I'm gonna have too much of a stretch
All
if I
right,
try.
you can't talk. You cannot
yeah,
talk.
that's true. Yeah, giving them too much info.
Yeah.
Oh
You
yeah,
can't, man.
that's
I'm
saying
sorry.
too much. Okay,
you can't
I
talk
didn't realize.
at
Yeah,
all.
I didn't realize that was too much. That's my fault there.
No problem.
I'm gonna do then. I guess I'll just do make sure here on this first. Yeah. Shoe, like SHOE1.
Fresh shoes. A boot is a shoe. Got to wait for the other shoe to drop. Let me keep
Yeah,
going.
jeez.
Oh,
Wow.
Cinderella.
Yeah, I
and
was on
the
all
Pink
3 of those
Glass
two.
Slipper.
Thank you, James.
Totally
Oh,
Cinderella's
it-
Glass
Just
Slipper.
extended our turn.
it's got to be the most direct correlation, right?
It's boot.
It's got to be boot.
Yeah, I say lock it.
Lock it in boot. You got so lucky, Austin. That was off the rails in a heartbeat.
I really
Oh,
did not realize that.
Forgot about face shoe too. We were close.
Yeah, I
Face
know.
And shoe paste.
Oh,
paste?
Dress shoe. Yeah, dress
jeez.
shoe says
Dress
successful
shoes.
geek.
Yeah.
Ah.
All right. Okay, this is a death march down towards the end here.
This is-
Yeah, for real.
This is just
No
painful.
fives in
Death
this
march.
one.
No. Ah. How many do we have? How many? We have
We
four.
got
left.
4 to go. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Mm-mm. Biting back the mental commentary.
yeah.
So, mm,
I did not realize I should have been not saying that. I kind of just made that mistake. It was also my first time ever being the clue master, so I
Yeah, people are more stickler.
really-
Like, depending on who you're playing with, sometimes people are actually really stickler about it. I find, like,
Oh yeah.
don't say any word.
No.
And then even the word you say or the tone you say it.
Yeah.
I've some
Yeah.
Oh, really?
real sticklers.
Wow, the tone? Come on.
Oh yeah.
You got to
Jeez.
write it down and then hold it up with a stone face.
Yeah. Zero emotion.
Right.
This is a party game. This isn't.
Ah.
It's not a Senate hearing here.
But what's
Jeez.
interesting is I do think there's a strategy to give the clue giver info about your own, like a lot.
Yeah,
Tons and
because
tons.
that
I
kind of
I wasn't listening to that earlier. I
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
Because then you can kind of tell them, like, oh, if you could get rid of this one word for me, then I'd know.
Yeah, see, James finds all kinds of ways to cheat.
No, that actually in the rule book is it described as like how you're
Is it really?
Is it really?
gosh.
yeah, like,
reductive decision making.
that you're supposed to be able to sort of like give hints to the clue
Ah.
giver, but the clue giver can't give any hints.
This is
Huh.
so I'm
All right, well, Austin, right now you're off the hook. So
no, I know. I'm just trying to think. Yeah.
Yeah, because the only ones that we have one open, and you guys don't have any open, right? Like
Yeah.
any open-ended clues.
No,
yeah,
no.
all the
I've
heat's on Steve right now.
Yeah,
I've,
great.
I've
No
stayed with things that yeah.
The Seinfeld scene.
No, I don't think so. No.
You know that there's a guy who recorded that every time,
Yeah.
every episode he recorded that theme.
But it would
differently.
time right with Jerry's
Yes.
jokes. Yeah.
Yes, the
Very
Seinfeld
good.
theme is unique per episode. Stupidest
Yep.
fact I've ever heard.
What?
Yes.
That
All
could
right,
be right.
so we're behind, and that's where I'm gonna stop because I was about to do mental. Oh, this is
Oh, I'm gonna send a
This
thing
is a
to,
tough
to
call.
James again here because I'm trying to figure out something here.
I'm gonna go with crap. That's not what I'm gonna go with, but I'm gonna go with cloth for 2.
Cloth,
Yes.
With cloth for
C-O-O-T-H.
2.
like man of the cloth. All right.
Cloth, cotton seams for sure.
Cotton, yeah.
Okay, so
Drop cloth.
drop cloth, yeah.
And dress. Uh-oh.
Dress is. So okay, if he had cotton and dress,
That's true.
I think he would have maybe done something else.
Mm,
Base cloth.
Yep.
Oh
Wash
my
up with-
gosh.
Okay, so I think cotton seems for sure, right?
It does to me. Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
let's lock in cotton. All right, that's good. I like that there's no pointers for the clue giver, so you don't
Yeah.
get like any indication. You just wait for the piece to start moving.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're between drop and
Face and dress.
yeah.
I think drop cloth is probably an outs. I don't know. Like,
I was thinking drop cloth would be the one to go.
oh, you did too? Because I thought maybe that's too out there.
Because he seemed a little bit like he thought this was a stretch.
That's true.
You know, and cloth and dress, like that seems like close to cotton and
Oh,
cloth.
you just reverse psychology yourself right into that mess.
Yeah, I know. Oh yeah.
Oh, that one's too good. It can't be that one.
It can't be the one that's too good because he didn't seem sure. Yeah. I actually like drop cloth, Sean. I wouldn't have thought of it, but once you said it, I think that might be a good get.
All right.
He's totally backing you here.
Look, we can hold hands and stare into the sun together and go with drop cloth. Are you good?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, drop cloth, lock it in. Yeah.
Nice one.
Who was moving?
Wait, who was moving the other one?
That wasn't me. My hands
I
are
swear
right
I
Oh,
did.
it was
I swear.
Thad. It was Thad.
It's such a good, James.
That is good. I didn't do it last time. Mike did it. All right, Steve, that was good. All right, so Sean, do we
Wow.
want?
Now,
There's no reason to do it, right?
yeah, that's true. Especially watching how hard this has been for Austin.
Yeah, I don't think there's a reason.
Just sitting there like, I got this. Do your turn. I got this.
Yeah.
So.
He's been long conning you guys. He's got this like wrapped up.
He's got it. All right, so you're up, Austin.
Eh.
He's gonna.
Let me try and think here. Yeah. I think I'll just go with this one. I guess. Yeah. And I asked James, and he said this one's perfectly fine. So
Verified.
yeah, it's been verified as okay. So hash like HASH 1.
So hashtag.
I was gonna say tag and Germany.
Germany. Like corned beef hash? Germany?
No, like the other
Dad's
guy.
face as he's trying to piece together how.
Oh, like hashish, like weed.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Hey, are Germans known for marijuana?
Probably not, but I had a buddy in high school that went to Germany, and he was talking about it when he came back, and I was like, okay, you're weird.
You get faced, you get pasted.
Yeah. He ate a lot of kiwis during that time.
He mounts some kiwis.
Based on the story a guy told Mike in high school, Germany.
Yes.
Lock it in.
Smoke a little hash.
Final
I turn into a
answer.
pumpkin.
Hashtag is a good one, though.
Hashtag 100%.
So
But
should we
he
do
only
that?
gave us a single. So, if we think hashtag is done, that's it.
What? I think, yeah, so we should 100% hashtag, right?
But we don't have any carryovers.
Yeah,
Like,
but we might have to just go for it because they're going to win next turn, potentially. No?
You could just you can just guess. Like, that is legal.
Yep.
We can just guess, but the same logic that they just applied, Mike. Like, it's not like Steve's going, "Oh, I got two that are going to work." He's been soloing forever. So for him to pull a double out in the last round.
There's also fewer answers left, so it's a little bit easier to get the double.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Yeah.
So let's start with getting one right here because that's kind of everything predicated on that. So
lock in tag.
Okay, hashtag.
Yes, I feel like an idiot because I looked. So Austin sent this to me to make sure it was legal, and I looked at it and I could not figure out what word it was for.
You're like, sure, that's legal.
Yeah, so I responded with just like, yeah, that looks legal to me. Good luck, guys. And then of course it was the most obvious thing in the world. Yeah.
Or would it be scale? Because if you're measuring hash,
if you're weighing it out, yeah, that's true. To sell it.
Oh yeah. We could Breaking Bad the hell out of this thing for the next 10 minutes.
So the question, Thad, is do we want to chance it or not? Like, we don't have a lot to go on. It'd be more or less a slightly educated guess and maybe a leap of faith. But you're kind of right. Like, they don't have anything good necessarily to get a double on.
And I really don't think Austin was trying to lead us into a 2 with that clue in any way, shape, or form. Or any other clue that there was like a potential extra.
All right, you want to pass?
We got to pass.
Okay,
We got to pass. As little as I know, Austin, we're done. I think.
that's fine. Okay, cool. Let's pass on that one.
Close it out, Steve.
Crap.
Good luck. Yes, exactly.
No
I
problem.
just ruined your P rating. So I have a rules question, and
Do you think it would give away what you're trying to do to ask it publicly?
oh, totally.
Oh, okay.
You could text it to me if you want, Steve.
Yeah, send
Yeah.
it. Send it.
Send it to Discord to me. Yeah.
Yeah, just like
Or
how I've
Mike.
been asking. Yeah, just like how I've been asking James. The questions and stuff. Just send it to someone over here to have it made.
This is
I asked that because he was the other clue giver, but we've been swapping that anyway.
So
yeah,
wait, so ask Mike or Tad?
one of them.
Yeah,
Either one.
Yeah,
I'll
doesn't
ask
matter.
If you go on
because I have
Discord,
you
either
on
one
my-
of us can see it.
on my Discord already.
This is the play of the night right here.
I know this is also yeah, whatever. I'll just, I'm
Yeah.
just gonna skip it. Hold on.
Yeah, Steve. This is for the loss.
Yeah, this is for the loss, indeed.
Jeez.
Wait, don't ask Tad.
This is the first game of the inaugural Vorpal Board 3-on-3 Codenames tournament 2020. So
Yep.
got to get the W.
We do.
I'll just add to my list of W's I've had before. So
Mike had us three. We should play all comers, 3 versus us 3, for 1 month of free Vorpal Board service.
Oh.
Hey, don't tempt everyone with a
Wait a
good
minute.
idea.
I don't know if I want to put our actual money on this game.
Anytime, day or night, the 3 of us will show up and play you for 1 month of Vorpal Board service.
So yeah, 100%, Steve. That's totally okay.
That's okay.
Yep, definitely.
All right. So hold on.
Don't.
But
get
not
whatever
if
he's
you're
about to do.
Googling the word.
No. I just can't freaking pronounce it.
Oh, okay.
I got it.
Don't get it though if it's going to give you both of them,
You
please.
get to spell it as well.
oh,
If you
I
have
do?
to Google the spelling, that's fine.
Yeah.
But
Oh, okay. So it's going to be a 2, and the word is Geist. Gesicht.
All right, Sean, do you know what that means?
I wish I could quickly Google it and then tell you yes.
So, I mean, I think it's fair to say that we know Germany, right? Like, that sounds like a German word to me.
Yeah.
So let's lock in Germany. Jedi Soup knows in chat. So Jedi Soup, don't ruin it.
no spoilers, Jedi.
Okay, so Geist, and we have metal. The only problem is metal could have been skyscraper, and we had skyscraper and another clue later on. So the other things we were thinking about were scale and lock. Doesn't even sound like anything to me. Like another romance language word.
No, I mean, but no, most German words don't.
Yeah, that's true.
So I don't know if it's a German word, but
Yeah.
could it actually literally be the German word for one of these words?
I don't. Okay, so
Hopefully not, because that.
I
Yeah.
actually was playing this the other night. My wife, and she looked up if that was legal, and I believe that is not legal. So
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on.
So don't give us any more info. I mean, we don't know what it means. Like the word's already been played, right? So like we can't undo it.
Yeah, fair enough.
So I think we got to go on the metal clue, Sean. Like I don't think the Geist is going to tell us anything. Or we could just delay, but they're going to get 1 and win.
You're gonna get one. Yeah.
So we got to guess.
We
right?
gotta. So it's.
I think it's scale or lock, and we hope that he didn't cover up our other metal He left that.
Yeah,
metal.
that's the big thing. Like, really, I don't know what else other metal been other than this.
It was the skyscraper was the only one maybe. He covered that with building later on.
True.
I've been kind of thinking that Locke was the one for us, like the whole time for metal, but
I'm gonna think on this word a little bit more.
okay.
He said 2. Oh, but he could be doing the whole thing of I'm gonna give you the 1,
Yeah.
and then you have room. I don't know.
So if you were to just in a vacuum get metal, would you think Locke or?
I think I'd think lock first.
I would too.
I use Geist as a curse word.
That'd be dwarven.
Yeah.
Geist.
Yeah. So I vote we take a chance and we go with Locke.
All right.
And if we die, we die.
Yeah.
All right, locking in Locke.
Ooh. No. Yes. No.
Bye, Sandra. Okay. All right. Well, Austin's still got to close it out.
Okay.
Black and white.
Yeah, I really.
He could drop shoe on you again here.
No.
Hey, that was no.
Say book again. Book again.
No. I'm gonna go with I'm gonna say, let me make sure on this though. Yeah, this will work. Ride 1.
I won't make the joke.
Like RIDE, ride?
Yes, RIDE.
Okay.
Okay, so the question is whether he's a horseman or if he's a Cinderella man. Or if he's some weird fetish man with the
Okay. Family programming.
mount. Like seriously, you go for
Oh
a
my
ride,
God.
you mount your horse, I guess.
Mount is what I'm like leaning towards at this point. Yeah.
That's the best one I see. Holy heck, Austin! You got to realize who your teammates are. This has got to be brain dead easy.
I hope oh man. I just hope it's face and we just end that way.
Mount.
As it gets later, it gets even worse.
Yeah, I guess it's Mount, right, Thad?
Ace.
Mount. Yeah.
Locking in Mount.
Mountain it.
100%. There it is. All right.
I like it.
Honestly, after you said horse, I realized I was like, wait, that one would have been easier. I felt bad for that because I said ride thinking it would be easy, and then you said, oh, you could have said horse. I went.
All right. So
So
what do we
That's
miss,
pretty
Steve?
safe.
I did you guys in 3 times. I screwed up 3 times. The first one I was going for all I saw was death, and I could not get death metal out of my head. And I was thinking Husker Du, German death metal. So I threw
and
that
just
one.
going with Germany.
Oh.
And that was the first thing Sean guessed. And I was like, Gah!
Oh man.
And then on cloth, I should have said 3, not 2, because we missed face.
It was face.
And
Okay.
Geist,
Oh,
by
man,
the way,
why did we not
is
say face?
German for face.
Geist is German for face. Okay, so I actually think that is against the rules. So if we'd have won, we would have.
Yeah, we had a side conversation.
Under
about
Yeah,
that.
Steve put that in Discord, and I just missed that it's the actual word.
Oh,
Kind of like how with when I asked James about hash, and I was like I was like, is this legal? Because it's really like exactly part of where they include.
that I think is totally cool.
Oh yeah, that's okay.
So
Yeah, that
all
one
right.
would've-
That was a good.
Yeah.
That was all three of those games were pretty good.
I will say this: whenever you guys are saying something about dress, I was sitting there like, no, don't say dress, because
No,
that
it's
was
not.
the assassin, and I was like, no,
Oh
don't
my
say
gosh.
dress, don't
It's
say
like-
dress.
It's
Oh
like
You
my
guys
you
were saying it, James.
so many
I was
words.
okay with that.
Wait a
Wait,
minute,
so that
you
cloth
had-
one could have ended
You
it,
gave
right?
cloth when there's dress on the board?
Whoa, that's playing with
Yeah.
fire, man.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah, I know. When he said cloth, I went, oh, okay.
Yeah, we
That
almost
is-
blew it there. Oh my gosh.
Well,
Oh.
one of the
Cojones.
other words was cotton.
Yeah,
like-
yeah, that's
Yeah,
tough.
fair. That's fair.
dangerous.
Yeah,
Like, cotton dress
Yeah.
is like
and
Yep.
that's why I couldn't also do multiple because a lot of my I couldn't really find a way to like link them together. It was like tag, spine,
this is a devious game. I
It is.
I'm ashamed
alien. Like a lot of them were just.
this is
Hmm.
awesome.
So
Yeah,
Steve,
it's-
you did have drop cloth. That wasn't like you didn't need face cloth.
I didn't honestly. You pulled that out because I didn't see drop. I was looking at face and cotton.
And it just turned out that drop worked.
Yeah,
Oh
Yeah.
man.
I didn't even see that. Like it was just dumb on my
Well,
part.
that was just a really lucky find there by Sean. Okay.
I was
Cool.
actually really hoping you might have kind of gone for all three because you had the extra guests. And,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then I'm like,
um,
that doesn't make any sense.
Oh well, I mean, what can you do?
And on your,
I mean, we
on
were
the-
so
yeah.
we were so
Down the
close.
wire.
If we'd have gone for a third there, I think we would have gone with dress.
My-
and
my
then we
clues,
would've
yeah.
blown it.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
probably would have.
Oh, you did great, man. You won us the game.
Sweet. All right, that was great.
So I
Yeah.
gotta say, considering we were supposed to be testing out software, I entirely forgot that we were supposed to be testing out software.
Good. All right.
Yeah,
It's gonna be a compliment to you guys. Like I totally forgot that this is a beta test of the software because I was paying more attention to the game,
yeah,
That's really good.
which means
Yeah.
that it was very intuitive. So well freaking done.
Yeah.
Sweet.
indeed.
Thanks,
Yeah, and
man.
once I switched machines, way better.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll have to look into, Sean, if we can steal some time out of you at some point in the future just to mess around with it a little bit. And like I said, we haven't dug too deep into Mac stuff yet, so I'm sure there's weird wrinkles that we're just.
It could be, but I'm running my dev server on it usually.
Oh, okay. So it could be CPU. It could
That,
be
so I
super
had halted that, but sometimes it still goes like, but you were running it, so I'm treating it like so.
Cool. Well, no, I super appreciate you guys coming on and also just
Yeah.
being
Thanks so
supporters of
much.
the project. You know,
Oh, yeah.
that's a big deal for us. Obviously, we've been working on this for a
Huge.
long time. So being able to sort of see people who like it and enjoy it and want to come and play is really exciting for us. Question from chat: shuffle cards in future update? Yes, that is correct. So that you'll be able to actually just sort of like pre-scan decks and then play with the cards and reshuffle them, do discards and that sort of
Nice.
stuff. So wouldn't really matter for this game, but obviously for tons and tons.
The only thing would be like this, but it
Shuffle
doesn't
the
matter too much.
agents.
Yeah, essentially, like the idea would be you do like a group select here, and instead of just moving them around, you could sort of say add to deck, and they'd all collapse into one pile, and you could draw stuff off the top.
I
That's
didn't know
awesome.
it was like a group select.
Oh, there is. It's shift, shift, and then left click and drag, and you can select multiple items at the same time. So,
Oh, sweet.
Like Warcraft.
yeah, yeah. So like our sort of the mouse buttons, what we use for what might change a little bit. We might make moving the whole screen around a right click option, and then with the left click you can drag select. We just got it. We're gonna keep testing it and sort of feel what everybody likes.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's great software so far, you guys.
Oh, for sure.
So cool. All right. Well, no,
Awesome.
I super appreciate everybody coming. Tomorrow, the stream will have episode 4 of our continuing Dungeons and Dragons stream. It's called River Break. It has a bunch of celebrity players. It has a really experienced and entertaining and creative DM, Arthur Wright. We play on every other Wednesday afternoon at 1 p.m. Eastern. And tomorrow is episode 4. If you haven't seen any episodes, you can check those out on the YouTube channel and also on our Twitch channel. And then I think probably the next time we stream, the campaign will be over. I don't know if we'll do another stream before the end of the campaign. So for backers and everybody who's excited about this, thank you so much. We can't really kind of express how happy we are with how the campaign has gone, and just actually starting to interact with people who feel like they would want to do this with their friends and family is very exciting for us.
Yeah, because I had backed this back on the first time.
Oh, all right, double backer.
Yeah, I was one of the people in the first one. Yeah, and then I saw it didn't go through, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna keep an eye on this because I wanted it so badly, and then when it didn't go through, I was like, oh,
Yeah.
all right.
Well, luckily we were too damn stubborn to stop.
Yeah.
Well, good on you then.
One other plug. There's another D&D stream, Fabled 42 on Mixer. So just look them up. They're streaming 2 or 3 times a week. Actually, Chris Solo, again, another great DM. Tons of players from all over the country. He has 35 or 40 players that pop in with him. He plugged into Vorpal last week, and they're absolutely loving it. They were trying to hack together other software packages, and
Yeah.
just a very miserable experience for the players as well as just keeping it up. So
D&D's not a fun one to try and do over the internet. There's like lots of different choices out there that some of them are just kind of iffy.
yeah.
So
Yeah, your wording of hacking together is exactly it, and I mean that's what I saw other people have been doing the same thing of
That's what I've been trying to do.
way to play, and this meets a lot of those needs. So thank you guys. I know how much work it's been, and I appreciate it, and I think you're seeing that a lot of other people appreciate it too.
Sweet.
Yeah. For a plug for the people at home, I've been trying to hybrid something like this for a year or two, and this is really slick. It's really slick. Like,
yeah.
I mean, it's very intuitive. Like, before we got in, I was trying to get in here with a Quest. And,
Steve was in here in virtual reality earlier. Yeah,
but it was pretty good. Like, it still got in. I think that was probably more me than the software. It's really slick. I'm actually really impressed. You guys have done a bang up job. I honestly have no idea how long you've been working on this, but it's very polished.
I don't want no further questions.
We gotta end on that right there.
No further questions. No, it hasn't been that long. It's been a couple years, but the first code was cut on it 6 years ago, maybe. But like it was totally just messing around, very similar to what a lot of you guys were doing, which was like just trying to hack together a bunch of junk to make it work. And hanging a webcam from a chandelier in my kitchen, and then realizing, oh, the resolution isn't good enough. Right.
Nail spot right there.
There you go. Exactly. Right. Then you realize, oh, you can't really see the board. So you're still telling people like, oh, this is what I'm pointing at and stuff. So it all started like that. And then once we got a little bit of proof of life where we were like, wow, this is actually kind of fun when we do it. Then it was like, okay, let's start spending some more clock cycles. Then it seemed like people might.
Yeah, being able to do the back and forth is really cool.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Talking. Oh, something for this one that just popped into my head earlier, and I didn't say it because I was on mute because you guys were guessing. It would also have been hysterical if the other team could have seen my agonized face as they watched me regret all of my decisions. Like,
right. So yeah, one thing that we've kind of kicked around that probably we'll do is like selective muting both video and audio. So because like one thing like for D&D, for example, if the DM needs to like whisper to a player, there are also games where people like board games where people physically whisper in each other's ears that we would need to be able to support somehow.
Yeah.
So some way to do that kind of stuff is probably in the future. Or maybe just like a text chat so you can do a whisper, just like we were doing into Discord, but being able to do it directly in something like that. Because I do think that
one of those or all those,
all those.
The Trail on the House of the Hills.
I just want to say all the future features are cool. I'm really happy with what you have now.
Okay.
Oh yeah, no, awesome.
That's good.
It's okay to tell me on this.
Yeah, you've got like 80 to 90% of games covered with what you've got now.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
So, all right, cool. Well, so thanks everybody. Thanks to our guest players. Hopefully we'll do it again in the future because you guys are cool guys, and maybe we'll do another session of something.
Fun guys.
For folks who are following us, you can jump into the Discord. That's where all these folks are from, and we're very active in the Discord now that we have a bunch of people. And then otherwise, check out the campaign. It's got a couple days left, and we will see you tomorrow for River Break, and then probably next week for another Vorpal board stream. Night, everybody.
Night, everybody. Thanks.